So, the last time we had played, you guys had dealt with the people that were vanishing in Scotty, which you discovered to be several homunculi that had climbed out of the abyss. And upon deciding to return north to Colmar, Katarina found herself isolated in the town. And the rest of you, standing around the circle, would sort of see like this ghostly form of Katarina who's just sort of looking about. And Katarina, I believe you guys had headed this way in the middle of the day, is that right? I think so. And so Katarina, it would be late at night for you right now.
Okay.
So looking about the city, Katarina, it seems fairly quiet. You're not seeing really anybody in the streets. In fact, everyone has sort of like shut up for the night at this point. Looking around this town, one of the first things that really catches your eye is this particular house that is fuming and smoking with black magic. In addition to that, there does seem to be a massive tree in the center of town. And other than that, it looks like it's fairly quiet. Don't know where you are now, but it's strange that this place is in the middle of the night.
But I noticed the smoke on the building.
You notice smoke on the building. Your allies are nowhere to be seen. But you know they brought you here because you've never been to this place before.
I'm gonna go investigate the smoke.
Okay. So the rest of you as a group are going to see like this sort of ghostly form of Katarina as she heads over to the house.
Well, that takes care of that problem.
Ugh, Meld, forgot all about these. Ugh.
Oh, let's get these guys out of here.
Well, I remember all those things. What did I grow through? You said nothing, Leonte.
Wait, are you guys gonna go in there again?
No, we're not in that house. I'm just remembering that Olivier was like crawling through all this crap, and it's like, whatever. And then Leonte saw what it really was.
Yeah.
Didn't say a damn thing.
This filthy house
Yeah.
just looks normal.
I think in Leonte's mind, this is going to be her r/petty revenge, not giving Katarina a heads up about any of this.
Well, you are not really able to at this point. You guys are all sort of like, I guess, are y'all just following her?
Oh yeah, I want to watch every minute of this.
I mean, she takes off pretty much right for the house, which shouldn't be terribly surprising to Leonte, given that Leonte knows that Katarina
About the
can see
dark shit
smoke.
pouring out.
Yeah, I think Torvald, she told you she can see smoke on people, but I don't know if it was ever mentioned that this house is emitting a similar
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
smoke.
As we're walking there, can I like look around to see if I can catch glimpses of like Mazoon or just any other spirits?
Sure. How are you looking?
Just like, as you're walking, scan to the left, turn your head, scan to the right, look a few seconds, scan to the left, maybe peek and check your 6.
You're not...
Not like super hard, but like scanning, I guess, yeah.
Okay. As you're walking through town, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay, because I do remember that we left him here.
Roll me investigation or perception.
Let us see.
It's like you're looking for something, but you may also notice something.
They're both the same now, since I actually put a skill into perception.
Hey!
I got 16 plus 3, 19, either way.
19. Okay, so, back in Colmar here. Let me sort of like situate all this. It's been a while since y'all been here. Oh, actually, I think I'm using your old token on the house. I'm gonna have to fix that. So Olivier, as you're looking around, you you sort of follow the others to the house, but you may notice off in the distance this guy walking around town. As soon as I can find him.
Is he making his way down the downtown?
Where did I put him? Here we go.
Is he walking fast?
This guy who's sort of like wandering around town.
It's that hunter dude that's trying to get. What's his face?
Oh,
Mazoon.
And he is just sort of like wandering through. It's well, I don't want to say too much actually, but he's sort of wandering through town, sort of minding his own business. Katarina does not seem to notice him, nor do any of the other members of the party who are not really looking for anybody.
Where am I at?
Katarina, you on this map would be here at this house. The house is like right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna like absentmindedly try to like reach my hand out and tug or tap Torvald to be like, hey, do you see that? You remember him? So she's just gonna point it out to Torvald that she sees somebody, that one guy.
Okay. I assume where you are, Olivier, you sort of have gone to somewhere higher, given that you can just walk up walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Alright, well, I'll just hop down and let him know what I saw.
yeah, just be like, hey, I saw this guy like down the way a little bit.
wait, you're letting me know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She, like-
spotted Elok.
She like taps you on the shoulder and is like, I saw that man from Manticles, the one hunting Monsoon. Big old cheesehead man.
Oh, shit.
Look, I think his name was.
He's here?
Oui. She gestures towards the direction. I spotted him over there. He just seems to be walking.
Wait, can we see this, or is he ghost form?
He's in ghost form, but he and Katarina are the only people in this city
He
that,
seemed
that you're able to see.
little, je ne sais pas, ghosty? I think he might be in the other realm. And she's also just gonna walk and talk to follow everyone else to the house, yeah.
Okay,
But we have more knowledge now.
that's true. So Elok doesn't really seem to know what's going on because he's still under the veil. But you guys have followed Katarina straight to this house. And Katarina, standing outside of this house, you note that it is remarkably dirty and worn down compared to the old house. Or compared to the houses around it.
Okay.
This place appears to be decrepit. You notice that there are bones sort of like scattered across the porch casually, which seems sort of out of place considering this town is in like the middle of, or this house is in the middle of the town.
Ouch.
You okay?
Yeah, I just hit my face.
Oh, don't do that.
So as you sort of like step onto this like old kind of rotted porch, in front of you, you are able to see this sort of like rotted, decrepit door. It appears to be closed. This house is smoking like an inky blackness that rises into the night sky.
And I noticed that. What did I notice in the door? I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, you just note that this house is like particularly run down and decrepit, and there appear to be like bones. Like the chair beside you is like a rocking chair, appears to in large part have been reinforced with human and animal bones and a skin that's sort of like stretched across the wood.
Can I go inside the house?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
Turning the knob, you step inside the house, and one of the first things that hit you is this sort of musty, old smell. And looking beside you, you see more of this like bone and flesh art. Looking at this couch, which is sort of like lined with bones. And as you're looking around, make me a perception check.
This fucking place. God.
I got a 10.
A 10? Okay, that's good enough. So as you're looking around, you're noticing there's a good bit of damage to these walls here. And as you're sort of inspecting, you're like kind of peering at this hole in the wall, and you notice there is a small broken bit of what appears to be a silver bolt that was sort of yanked out and snapped off.
Okay. Sorry. Having technical difficulties right now. Okay, sorry about that.
As long as it's not your face.
No. My computer's just like, it's freezing on me right now. And so I couldn't see the map for a second.
Don't worry, we will upgrade soon.
I know.
In the next
Okay.
few days.
Okay, good. So I'm walking through this hallway.
Okay, so you are here. You have stepped into sort of like this living room type of area in this old decrepit house. You are noticing that this place is filthy. There's like a bearskin rug that has long been eaten away at by age and like insects. There is notably like bone and skin like art and furniture. And you have noticed that on the wall there appear to be like small holes where damage has occurred. And examining one of the holes, you discover a broken silver bolt.
A silver bolt?
Bolt, as if it like a bolt that has been fired from a crossbow but was not able to be successfully removed from the wall.
Okay. Can I keep walking through the house, just like investigating?
Yeah, sure. Stepping through this door into this hallway here, you're going to notice more of like these broken bolts along the wall, but it looks like many of them have been recovered or pulled out. There are lots of little holes here, but many of the remaining bolts are gone. At this point in the party, you guys are welcome to follow her inside if you so choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her inside.
Oh, you go ahead first.
I'm just gonna go up to where that old lady sits, just to wait there and be like, I know where she's going.
Okay.
I'm following her every move, and I am trying hard not to laugh.
I'm just gonna wait upstairs.
Okay. Well, Katarina, you are sort of just like observing this place. Is anybody else going upstairs?
So what I'm gonna do
I am.
is I'm gonna start casting vines, like all upstairs, like kind of just to like lead her to that window that she can like look out.
Oh wait! Are we casting magic to mess with her?
Well, I'm doing it to lead her upstairs.
Is there a basement? I forget.
There is a basement.
There is. It's
Wait a
not
second,
big-
hold on. That portal thing, if you go through that, will that eject out the other side? Hunter.
You guys don't know.
Wait, didn't I
What?
go through that already? Like, didn't Rorfall go through that portal already to get out, or no? I forgot how Rorfall came out.
Rorfall came out through
Leviticus?
Leviticus. You had Leviticus bring Rorfall and Asuka out.
Alright,
I
so,
see.
If I'm not mistaken.
Hunter,
Yes.
there's something I want to do.
What's that?
I want to cast Minor Illusion and have the ghost, the girl that was bending over backwards, that ghost girl, appear right in front of where Katarina's standing.
Okay. And Olivia and Torvald are both going upstairs?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Katarina. Hold on, let me see if I can find this fucking art, because that was so long ago.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
There are a few things that happen to you at once, Katarina. As you step into this hallway here, you're sort of looking around, kind of taking in like the damage that's like clearly something has happened here, but you can't quite tell what.
Mhm.
And then very abruptly, you see Olivier sort of walk through your shoulder as she turns and makes her way upstairs. And as you sort of watch, Torvald kind of like phases into existence behind her and vanishes from sight as he just sort of like phases back out. So he almost looks like a ghost that has briefly appeared as the two of them sort of brush past you and go upstairs. Similarly, in front of you, you turn and face a still picture of... Oh god, where are
On the other side of the staircase?
Yes. These... Your two allies go up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and you find this girl, who is just sort of like standing in the space before you for a little bit, and she's sort of phasing in and out, but she doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
Can I just
I
look at
do
her?
say it did appear
then-
out of nowhere.
Yeah, it sort of like
Like a
pops into existence, and it phases out, but then it phases back in sometimes.
And I have it just, I'm rapid firing it, like having it closer and closer each time.
Can I look towards the girl and then towards up the stairs where Olivier and Torvald went, and then I just want to follow them up the stairs.
Okay. Understandably, as this image appears closer and closer to you, you turn and follow your allies up the stairs. And
I'm
Leonte...
panicking. I'm even panicking. Get up my game.
She's probably a
Alright,
little...
I fall
probably a little
upstairs.
alarmed. Okay. So the group of
Remind
us...
me, has Katarina seen your friend Torvald?
My friend?
Your special friend?
What do you mean?
Rorqual?
I forget
Oh,
his name.
Leviticus?
Leviticus. Yeah, has Katarina seen Leviticus before?
No, I haven't.
No, she has not.
Okay.
Bro, I owe that thing so many fucking favors already.
Yeah, you owe that thing
you're
a
good.
lot of favors.
You're
Okay.
good. I'm not asking you to summon Leviticus.
Okay. Katarina, reaching the top of the stairs, you find that both of these doors are actually open.
Mm-hmm.
Torvald and Olivier. Torvald, you said you were making vines on the ground in here?
Yeah, to like lead her up the stairs.
Okay. Okay.
Do I notice the vines?
Roll me a perception check. At advantage. It would be pretty
Oh,
hard to
God.
miss these.
Oh, I have really bad perception. A 0 and a 5.
Oh my god, okay.
I
Okay.
Good joke.
have -2 on my perception.
So
Oh
Katarina,
my.
you notice these sort of like creeping roots that are growing along the floor, and they sort of like phase in and phase out, but it doesn't strike you as meaning anything. You're just like, there's something really weird going on here. You did just see your allies kind of phase in and phase out as they headed up the stairs. And
In an effort to scare her away from the room that she's obviously going towards, I want to summon Leviticus. An image of Leviticus just popping up right in front of her.
you're gonna like minor illusion an image of Leviticus?
Yes.
I mean, he can if you've seen it.
I feel like Katarina has seen Leviticus before, but maybe not.
No, she hasn't seen my Leviticus.
Okay. Okay. So, Katarina, arriving in this room at the top. And Leonte, where are you?
I'm like right behind her.
You are right behind her. Okay. So the only thing about summoning or creating an image of Leviticus is that what Katarina is going to see in this room from up here is Leviticus, Torvald, Rorqual, and Olivier all sort of up here.
You know what? Then I change what I'm going to do. I'm going to have like a very imposing, scary looking towering over, about to get him. Leviticus standing over Torvald.
Okay. About to get him.
Yeah.
Alright, Torvald. You're about to get got by
Look
a
out!
frozen image of Leviticus. Katarina, arriving at this room up here, you were sort of met with a pretty strange sight. There appear to be more of these vines on the floor, and at the foot of them is Torvald. Beside him stands a tall, imposing, horned figure. But I will say for this Leonte, that looking upon Leviticus is not going to evoke that like deep sense of dread that looking upon a demon sort of naturally inflicts upon you.
Well, no, I get that.
Right.
I'm just trying to invoke like quick fear, like jump scares.
Giving her a spook.
Yes.
Are you thoroughly spooked?
Are you feeling spooked, Katarina?
Feeling spooked yet?
Pretty spooky. Torvald
Yeah.
doesn't seem remotely concerned about this.
Does Torvald know that it's behind him?
Does
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Okay, I turn around, I guess, because I don't feel the presence of Leviticus. Like I didn't call on him.
Oh, here, let me swap out your icon there, Olivier.
Well,
Okay.
Ben,
What does
Guys,
Katarina do?
I'm just looking at Torvald and Leviticus. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna walk up to it.
So,
You're not going to
Katarina,
attack it to save your new friend?
you do see the other people here in this room. Torvald is standing here. He doesn't seem too concerned about this still image of Leviticus, which he has kind of stepped away from at this point.
Is it just like a smoky image of the demon?
It's just like a smoky image of the demon. It's not doing anything in particular. In fact, it's frozen in place and unmoving.
Okay.
You know what? That's on me. That's on me.
It's not a silent image. But that being said, Torvald, Leonte, Olivier, you guys sort of see as Katarina kind of moves into the room, and you're all.
Can I walk straight through Leviticus?
Yeah, you can walk right through the image.
I just want to walk right through him and go straight
Come
to
on.
Torvald.
At least give a decent.
I would say, Katarina, make me an insight check.
Insight check, okay.
Because you don't technically know it's an image, you just know that there's this thing.
But it's black and smoking, right?
It's actually not smoking. It's just a black figure that
13.
is standing in place.
Like claws out, like it's trying to extract something from
With a
Torvald. Anyway.
13, I would say you cannot tell that this is necessarily an image, but you are going to just sort of step around it. Leonte, your save DC is higher than a 13, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, Katarina, there seems to be some sort of figure in this room, but aside from that, you see your allies who have all sort of strangely gathered in this odd house that you came to. And they're upstairs, and they seem to just... What are you guys doing? You're all just facing her?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the window and trying to open it, I guess, and go out it just for shits and giggles.
Looking
Let's see.
through the
Do
window,
I have,
Olivia,
like,
you're able to see
paper?
the old town.
Can she see us right now, just standing there in ghost form?
There's paper on the table right here, and yes, you guys are a lot more consistently like being able to see one another in this room. Every now and then you phase out, but you phase back in pretty quickly.
All right,
That's
so
not the
I'm gonna grab a piece of paper. Is there anything to write with?
Yeah, I mean there's stuff. The utensils that Agatha had used are still here on the table.
All right, so I'm gonna write on this parchment. Everybody in that town you're in is dead.
Oh, I was having fun with this.
Everybody in the town is dead. That realm is a suspended state that you're in. The one we're in is actually the correct realm. Please read this.
Okay.
Would I see him writing on the piece of paper?
You see him like scrawling something, and after a moment, Torvald turns and sort of like slides the paper across the table and turns it for you to read.
Damn it! I can't do anything about that.
And it's just a normal old town through that window.
There's
The
no
one
point
she's
in
in.
taking her character hostage, Jacob. I'm sorry, what'd you ask, Olivia? Yeah, you can see the old town through the window. So
Are
you
they?
guys,
Are
Don't
they?
give her,
what's
don't
up?
give her a fright.
Everything looks the same as it did. Nothing changed. Nothing weird.
Olivia, you... let me see, what
Can I
time is
open
it?
the window? Can I go through the window?
It's about midnight. You can open the window. But as soon as you open the window, there's a sort of like sound, and you are no longer
Damn
able to
it.
see the outside.
Can I break the window?
Yeah, you can break the window.
I might fuck this up for everyone. Olivia's gonna turn to Torvald as he's writing and be like, "Would you be upset if I broke this window?"
I turned around and said, why?
Because it's small tells me, it confuses me. I want to see what happens.
Did you say it's smarter than you?
Yes. Cause how do you make it work? We see it, we open it, we tamper with it, nothing fucking works. It's just
I don't know if you should break that.
Olivia grumbles and like turns away and sits down somewhere.
Seeing as how my previous attempts to spook didn't work, I'm going
I
to
grab the
one
paper
last
and I
spook.
quickly like show it to Katerina.
Yeah, Katerina, at this point, are you taking a look at this paper Torvald has slid across
Yeah,
the table to you?
yeah. Can I write back to him and ask him how I can get out of? I guess I'm in a different realm than he is, right?
Well, as you are reading this, you are not going to notice anything in particular, but Katerina just sort of stops phasing out.
Ah. So that's his bit, huh?
So I'm here now.
You wouldn't necessarily notice that you're here, but yes, you are here now.
Can I see them clearly, or are they still phasing out?
No, all of you can see each other very clearly now.
Like, welcome back to the realm of the living.
That was much quicker than when we did it.
I turn into Helgrandin, disguise self. Let's go. "Ah!"
God.
Torvald's gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna cast vines on Helgrandin.
Leonte is effectively restrained. My God.
Can I turn to Torvald and just ask him what's exactly going on with this house?
It's complicated. I don't know exactly what it is, but apparently this house, or whoever owned this house, created some alternate dimension where all those people in that town you saw exist.
And I would just like to say, can you unbind me? The wrong person got scared.
Can you say please?
God. You guys never actually did figure out what was going on with this house.
Nope.
I stopped
Alright.
caring as soon as I got attacked by ghosts.
I unvine Leonte.
Yeah, dude, I was so scared when we first came to this house. I was like, nope. Just worried I.
Oh, for that matter, the rest of you would notice the damage on the wall as well, like throughout the house. But you guys also know kind of what happened here. But it looks like a lot of the
I think
crossbow
I have
bolts.
the best idea of what happened.
It does look like a lot of the crossbow bolts that were like planted in the walls. Many of them have been removed, implying Mazun has returned to this house since then.
So wait, where's Mazun exactly? Like, do we know?
You
Did he
guys do not
like
know.
show himself again?
You
Oh, okay, so he could have left for all we know.
You guys
But we
don't
saw
know,
what's his name?
And y'all saw Elok, who was wandering
Elok
around
was.
the town.
Oh shit! Elok is still trapped in there.
He's still in there, but and from what y'all know about Elok is that he is hunting Mazun.
So Mazun might be close.
But he's told you he's always a few steps behind Mazun.
Oh shit.
So Mazun may not be in that realm anymore.
Where's my music?
You know, there is a way to tell if he's here.
Use you as bait?
I mean, I was just going to shoot, magic in the air. He'll see it. Probably.
Magic.
And why'd you have to ruin my fun? Why are you so hard to scare? I turn to Katerina when I say so hard to scare.
I'm not scared very easily.
The bent over ghost girl! The giant shadow demon attacking him! The witch I was. It's.
Doesn't scare any easily.
Seen West.
Katarina's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Not that any of you guys have really talked about your backstory.
And she's
so
also dissolved 4 bodies in acid.
Hey,
true.
you don't know that for sure.
That
It
is
was
true.
never confirmed.
Dang.
Do you mind if we get out of here? This is making me uncomfortable.
Because of all the bones?
Oui, because of all the dead bodies, yes.
Yeah, I had to see all this from day one, so.
Oui, I still see it, so on ever, shall we carry forth?
Okay. So you guys are all stepping out of the house?
Yeah,
Olivia
definitely.
wants to. She's getting freaked out thinking about all the dead bodies she's seen in her life.
Okay, so that is going to put all of you, Katarina, as you step out of the house again, you are going to see that you are in a very different place. The city around you is no longer alive and green. All the plants appear to be dead, except for a large white tree in the center of town. But
Can I look
walking
at
out,
Olivier?
there is no one to be seen.
Ugh, merde. I should have made you get me that bottle of alcohol.
Oh, I already got you that.
Yep.
Oh, I still have that.
Y'all
but
missed your
why
chance.
not have more? I
of having
know.
an infinite supply of those.
Looking at Olivier, can I just ask her, so is everyone in this town dead?
Oui, except the new strangers that happen to pass the gates, I suppose. At
So,
least that is what we think, or no, rather.
I started the Civil War, so that was fun.
This is true.
Wait,
what
when did you
happened
start a
here
civil
exactly?
war?
I
So,
was asked to start a
he
fight.
he was asked to. Oh man, what were you asked to do?
Start a fight.
It
Cause
was.
a fight.
Was it? Yeah, to start a fight. And so what he did was, he used his wild magic ability to turn. I think the quote was to turn the town guard into demons.
Visibly.
Visibly.
Oh, yeah. I remember
So
that.
he turned the entire town guard into demons.
I essentially initiated a mass hallucination, which caused a fight. I killed the mayor, took his place, had the guard arm up themselves up for a witch hunt. I then got the town the guards to say that the guards are protecting a witch. So, and I marched the town to the guards, who were all armed to the teeth.
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of the town guard, because he actually succeeded in using his ability, all the town guard, even the ones that were off duty and in their beds, all visually became demons. But as Katarina was walking through town, there were no town guards to be seen anywhere. And Olivier, looking out, Olivier actually would have known that at night the town guards sort of walk through town with torches to make sure everyone's like gone in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the town guard completely seems to be missing.
Oh yeah, like when I looked out that window, I would have seen no
Mhm.
torches.
Which is a little bit unusual considering everyone typically respawns at midnight.
Tell me, Katarina, did you happen to see any girls about while you were walking through the night?
No, I saw no one until I saw you and Torvald going up the stairs.
She taps her middle finger to her chin, humming to herself.
I started walking to the old lady's home.
Everyone came back at midnight, no? She says, looking to the others.
Yes, they do. I've healed a few people here and they come back. The
But
same injuries.
when I looked through the window earlier, there were no torches, no girls about the city.
If they look for me, I'm already gone walking towards... The old lady lived in the square, right?
Yes. The
Alright,
old lady
yeah, I'm
lived
already walking towards her.
over
Yeah, I'm
here.
already walking towards her home.
Okay. You are going to visit Agatha Revere?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she is in her home. At this point, I believe... Oh, Katarina, another important thing of note, it is back to being midday again.
So it was nighttime before?
It was midnight before.
It was midnight, okay. And now it's daytime?
And now it's daytime again.
Okay.
I make sure I'm in my human form.
I find that incredibly weird.
Okay. Leonte, what are you doing with Agatha over here? She's currently...
I knock on her window.
You watch as the old woman who is cooking something inside her house like turns with a start. As the only woman in this town receives a knock on her window.
Cooking people.
I just smile and wave.
She sort of clutches her chest for a moment and then like goes over to the door and opens it up.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Has a heart attack right there.
Shut.
Seizes on the floor. And Agatha comes over and she says, "Hello, you've come back."
Well, we were in the neighborhood. We brought someone new, and unfortunately, I couldn't have fun with them before they were brought. What happened to all the ghosts?
She says, "The ghosts." Well,
the guards mostly, but yeah.
She says you can still see them all through the window. I don't know anything about the guards, in particular. And she sort of turns wide-eyed. She says, "Where did you go? Where did you and your friends go?"
Oh, we left.
How? There's nowhere to go but north. And I haven't been able to cross through the swamps. Given
we made
the
friends
beast
with
in
the
north.
kobolds and the orcs in the swamps, so they're chill. They're with us now. Kind of.
The kobolds and the orcs. And they helped you through the swamps.
Yep.
Roll me a deception check, Leonte.
I
They
mean, that's
kinda
not
did,
necessarily
though.
untrue.
Yeah, they did help us through the swamps.
They did, but the only two places to really go from Colmar is north to Hagenau, with there being like a small stop in the middle of the swamp, or west, like northwest to the prison.
Wait, so how do we get to Colmar in the first place?
We magicked there.
Y'all, you
Wait,
sailed,
no, we didn't
you
magic
sailed
there.
and you
Sailed
crossed
there.
through the southern swamp regions, which is where you first encountered the kobolds. 11? Alright, well she buys it, Leonte. She says, kobolds and orcs. Right. She says, well, if you found a way to safely travel away from this place, please let me know. Because I've been stuck here for quite some time. Not much of a fighter, as you can guess.
And I bet trading with people, getting supplies is kind of a pain too.
Looking over Leonte, you sort of like look at her food supplies, and you can see she appears to have scavenged. Like she's just got like barrels and boxes like stacked up in a corner of her house, where she's like scavenged stuff from around town. But those supplies are dwindling.
Tell you what, we're on our way north. That way. And if you want, you can come with us to get more food for this.
And she says, and what of the beast, who's expanded his territory north?
I don't mean to brag, but I got swallowed by a giant thing, exploded him from the inside, and just... I've seen a lot of stuff, and frankly, I think I can handle myself in most situations.
Why didn't Ant-Man do
And
that?
if that fails, Olivia will save me.
I think because it would crush
And
his
if that
body.
fails, my friend with the metal arm will punch the thing to death.
I see. So, are you asking Agatha to join you in the trip north?
Well, really, she needs to go on a food run, so...
She has supplies here. She hasn't run out yet.
Yet is the point.
We could kill her.
Are you guys gonna take? You could kill
No,
her.
we'll save that for the last resort. We'll save that for the last resort.
Torvald's not gonna let that happen.
Oh, I know, but I'm sneaky.
Yeah. She
As
could
we're like
just
walking
turn
away, I'll
up
just
dead.
grab yeah.
God. Fucking Olivier killing old people.
They're gonna die eventually, right?
That's Olivier's mic drop, by the way. Just killing a random old person.
So
he doesn't like old people.
So to clarify, is that what you're doing, Jacob? Are you trying to get her to go north with you?
Well, she obviously doesn't want to be here anymore.
But she told you she wasn't going north because the path north is dangerous. And are you telling her, like, don't worry, we'll be fine, just come with us?
I mean...
Torvald doesn't
Yes.
say anything.
Torvald, Katarina, and Olivier, where are you guys right now?
I've wandered to whatever that purple thing
Where did
is.
Olivier go?
Torvald's
South and
just, he's just
Oh
waiting.
shit, is that where the circle is? To the southwest?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just saw something glowy and purple, so I kind of headed towards it.
Oh shit, okay, I didn't realize it was on this map. Well, retcon.
Oh, yeah, there's a circle over there, definitely.
Wait, isn't that the circle to Meryl Suhana?
No, this circle right here. The circle to Meryl Suhana is on this island in the middle of this lake up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So you made it near this farmhouse looking spot?
I guess, yeah. She was just wandering, and then saw that, I guess.
I think I
Went to
may have
check out.
dragged the circle onto the map and that's just where I put it.
Uh,
I don't imagine
Alright.
Leonte would make her circle at somebody's house, would you? Would you like put it on the roof
I
where no one
mean-
will ever find it?
it's fine.
I mean, let's be honest here. Who's living there anyway?
Well, that is true, except that the
people.
circle appears in all planes.
That's fair. Okay.
So, is the circle,
But still, let's be honest. I wouldn't mind freaking some ghosts out.
Okay. So you made your circle near this house over here?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, then retcon what I was saying earlier, about the circle being to the north. The house still, like, smokes visibly from basically any point in town. But you probably would have noticed this, like, absurdly large tree before moving on to the house, Katarina. So that being said, Olivia, you're examining the teleportation circle back there?
Yeah, I was just wandering around, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, check this portal.
Alright, how about this? We could send word to the orcs and kobolds to give you some food they get from the swamps.
Run that by me one more time, I'm sorry.
If you don't want to go north, we can always just send some of the orcs and kobolds. It's like, hey, there's a nice old lady living alone in this.
Lives in
She could probably use some help.
That's
And just send her
true.
food every once in a while.
You guys haven't gone to Ohura since you liberated it. Did you want to
Watch
pop
them all
over
be
there and see what's what?
Oh, they better all be dead.
Did you guys want to pop over there and talk to the orcs about something?
Yeah, you know what? In fact, we'll go over there. Me and my friends will go right now. We'll give them a quick talking. We'll give them a quick chat, and we'll see about your food situation.
You guys want to do that?
I guess we could pay him a visit. I would still like
Yeah.
to keep moving forward, though.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I don't care about this old lady or this town.
Yeah, fuck the town.
Okay.
Again, I'll just, like, send her into a fiery realm, maybe.
Yeah, I'm good with confining people to their fates.
But we can pay Arya. We could always see if the orcs will help, because then...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's favorable for you. You help the orcs a lot.
So you guys collectively go to the teleportation circle and are popping over to Ohura.
Yep.
Oh, hoorah.
Okay.
Yep.
One sec.
We'll contact her. Alright.
Okay. So when you guys arrive at Ohura, here is what you find. It appears to be in the midst of some sort of conflict there is a large group of Animali who seem to be kind of heading in from like the northwest into camp here. And much of the camp has already been overrun and overridden. And there appears to be one small final stand that is being made here, in front of the statue of Kuranukos,
Oh, so those are the good guys.
where about 5 orcs remain.
There's only 5
Okay.
good guys.
And they are sort of making their stand. I would give you guys the amount of forces that are coming in. You guys will not be able to take on in a head-on fight.
Where are they coming in from? Do we know?
They are headed in from the north and the northwest. So from like from this direction here.
We actually don't see where they're coming from.
From where you guys are, well, this is a tower. You guys are up on a little elevated space here that kind of goes down these stairs onto this. So you would be able to see that there are Animali who are sort of mounting the wall up on this side, but you won't be able to see too much more. But you can see them like climbing up over this wall and down into camp. So you can tell clearly enough that they're coming from this direction, and they are sort of like descending on this last little encampment here where these orcs are like holding them off. There are some scholars here. They currently have their backs to you, believing these battlements to have been cleared already. But as you were watching, like, these guys are sort of like running up on this, and these orcs are throwing javelins, and the shamans are sort of like fizzing off little spells. I would give them about 5 rounds before they become overwhelmed. You guys can dip out, or you can try and save them.
Quivering with rage.
Yeah, Torvald's enraged by the sight of this too. She wouldn't be compelled to just leave.
Yeah. Olivia has like a dark look in her eye, and she looks at Torvald and says for a second, like, I can make one of them go on a killing spree.
Do it.
What are these?
You have to stop them.
So these, Katarina, you have not encountered the Animali before. But looking at these people, they appear to be these like sort of tribal-looking raiders who adorn themselves with animal bones and feathers and skins, and they behave like savages.
Do they have black smoke?
Yes, all of them have black smoke.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it like wafting off of their shoulders.
I don't remember.
Your best bet is to get these orcs out of here, out through that circle.
Yeah.
But you are going to have to get them out of the center of camp over to this circle if you want to save any of them.
How is it within sight range for my thingy, or does it have to be like a certain feet? I forget.
It's 30 feet away.
Okay, well,
And
I'm gonna sneak.
you got to see them, but it's got to be 30 feet away.
I'm gonna move up about 12 feet or so, sneak, and compel this guy that his own kind has betrayed him, so he must kill them all, and to kill all the Animali, essentially that way. All the Animali has betrayed him, so he must kill them.
Okay, keep in mind, if they come into like a solid logical conflict with your belief, that they make an intelligence save.
Back. Well, maybe I should make a plan with the others then before I just jump into this.
This is gonna be
is
gonna be a quick, like, every action counts sort of situation. Now, Katarina.
So what's going on right now exactly?
So what's going on, Katarina, is you guys have appeared off on the side through the circle that no one knows how to operate, right? So you're on a little tower here where you can see into the center of camp, where this force of these savages are sort of descending on this middle circle where like these last 5 orcs are sort of holding their ground, but they are about to be overrun. So you guys can either choose to save these orcs, most likely by getting them into this circle again, or you can dip out.
I have an idea, Olivier says. If we wish to rescue the orcs.
Hey, Torvald, how tough would you say those giant beetles that you've killed before were?
Extremely tough in terms of, like, that they'll fuck you up with one. If you make one wrong move, they'll fuck you up pretty bad.
What will fuck you up?
These Hercules beetles are fought way early on. Like,
Are they here
do
in
a
this
lot of.
map?
No,
They're about.
No.
One's about to be.
Oh, he's gonna try. Okay.
So, but since
I mean, that's a good distraction. Just don't run into the middle of them.
Well,
since Katarina and I are sneaky, we could just try to stealthily
Yeah.
go in, eliminate people one by one, and then I can set off a smoke bomb, and it covers 120 feet after 5 minutes, or
Yeah.
for 5 minutes, and we can just grab them and be like, let's get the fuck out, and then run, and then
I could.
Jacob.
Yeah, I could definitely sneak into there and
like
then.
you guys can protect us and distract things for us. Yeah, we get fucked. But...
And I
Yeah,
move really quickly. How fast do I move, Hunter?
you move 35 feet per movement. So you could. Let's see, that's 75.
Because if we kill these guys up here and then move down this way and just like dart in and get them and dart back, go back up.
Yeah, most of the force is coming from the north. And they're in the middle of descending upon these guys, so they are coming this way. There's not a whole lot of people between you. From the looks of it, there's just these guys down here. Like maybe this guy down here. And then like these three here. But you're gonna have to be quick before you guys get swallowed up as this mob gets closer and closer.
Alright, Hunter?
Yes. So go ahead, all of y'all, and just roll initiative to see who goes first.
Because again, Torvald could slow people down with vine stuff, and Leonte has her projectile missiles. And
Ooh, plant
magic.
growth. This is actually a great time for Leonte to shine.
Yeah, also, this is a great time for polymorph.
It's whatever you want to do.
But I think we could do if we were quick and didn't dick around.
Get rid of all these. Sorry, Leonte, I deleted your thing.
Alright, what's this button do?
Oh, I added a new button for you guys.
Acquired magic.
I don't know if Olivier has her new button yet. Yeah, she does.
Psionics and magic?
Minor spoilers inside that button.
I don't have a button.
It was just Olivier and Leonte who got new buttons to help them keep track of shit that wasn't inputted in the game. This is all.
Alright.
This is stuff basically that got pulled out of Discord, so y'all don't have to keep track of it. And in the
Cool.
case of Olivier, it just helps you remember what all your shit does, because you have a million things to keep track of.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing? The
Alright.
horde is bearing down.
Well, it's a surprise round, so I guess. I mean, do we have to roll initiative for that for a surprise round?
No, mostly you guys all just get a free move. I just wanted to see who wanted to do what in what order.
Well, I can sneak in. I just need to know what to do.
I'm a good sneaker too. So that's what I'm saying. I could go with you and we could just like.
You can sneak if
Are
you
you
like,
fast?
but time is of the essence. In about 5 rounds, they will be overwhelmed regardless of what you do.
Well, we
Well,
can
if-
sneak attack these first fuckers and then just.
Could I do it in 5 rounds with my speed?
In 1 round, you can almost get to them, Katarina.
Because I have a
But there's
dash
people
action
between
as well.
you guys.
Yeah, so I
So-
think we sneak kill these guys and then sprint. 'Cause I also have dash action.
How fast is 105 feet in 6 seconds?
I'm sure that's pretty fast.
That's pretty fucking fast, right?
105 feet in 6 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I can do?
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
That's 17.5 feet per second. So yeah,
Yeah.
Katarina can just like...
I mean,
Alright.
I don't know if I can kill those people, but I can get to the orc.
You can certainly kill some of them, but it might be worth your while to just make a sprint straight to them instead of attacking them. Depends on the plan you
Ooh.
come up with your allies.
Or she can sprint to them and I can try to like bodyguard it and like
Alright.
kill them because they
Okay.
can't run away
So-
from me.
Leonte is very good at engaging groups and slowing
That-
groups down.
I have Sentinel as well.
I'm also good at subterfuge stuff, which actually I could see a good way to do this. If I word it right.
Alright. You guys don't have much time. What are you gonna do?
I want to escalate emotions on those 3. Download the disposition of affect targets, creatures of your choice. Like all the Animali, I tell them, those 3 Animali right there, escalate emotions, I tell them, your brothers, like, I provide them the reason. Like, I yell out, your brothers don't believe in your king! Escalate emotions.
But then they're still coming towards us.
Oh no, they'll be attacking their brothers.
I will say, given that the wording is that this animosity can rise to hostility, this isn't necessarily an ability you use to turn allies on their own allies. This is this is neutral parties becoming enemies.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that.
No, I see where you're going with there. It's gonna take some careful planning between you guys.
In that case,
the fastest ones are Olivier and Katarina and Leonte if she flies.
So I'm not. I'm gonna send Rorqual in if they attack, but in the meantime, can I like start growing like trees to maximum size that like kind of like so like let's see. So like make fuck. How do you? Oh, I forgot the controls of this shit. 1 second.
I think we should just go for it.
So like from here to here, all those trees just like start enlarging them to maximum size.
We can jump from tree to tree like ninjas.
You're trying to like druid craft these trees?
Yeah, make them all large enough to like provide concealment.
I would say for a big area like that, that is more of a plant growth type of thing, like a larger spell effect like plant growth. Do you have plant growth by chance?
Well, no, not like all of them at the same time. Just start like doing them one by one.
One at a time? Okay, so you're gonna need to run over to these trees then in order to
it's not ranged.
to pull that off.
okay, so instead of doing my thing,
But it's like one use within 30 feet. So you're gonna be spending basically your turns, almost 5 turns, trying to grow all these trees to maximum height.
Yeah.
You guys are going for efficiency here.
If I run ahead, will you just watch behind me, Olivier, if I run ahead?
Alright.
I mean, I'll go with you.
I'm going to set a timer. You guys have 2 minutes to formulate a plan. Starting now.
Let's just go do it, yeah. Let's
I'll
be
be
like, sorry guys, watch our backs.
I'm growing one of these trees.
Distraction and giant Hercules beetle.
Alright, who's going first?
I'm gonna go first. I'll run straight for them.
I'll follow after.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Rorqual.
I'm turning into a giant beetle and just causing shit.
Okay, here's what we'll do. All of you guys go at the same time.
Okay.
So move yourself in the way that you're moving yourselves, and tell me what's going on first. So
Katarina and Olivier go first.
How much feet do I cover?
You cover 35 of movement. You can use your movement, use an action, and use a bonus action to move. It's up to you, or you can use your action and bonus actions to make attacks.
Are we running straight through here?
Are you guys running straight through there?
I mean, I can climb up walls and shit, but otherwise we'd have to. I mean, unless we go
Katarina
this way.
and Olivier, are y'all taking out these guys first?
Well, wait. Is there an entrance over here?
No.
Like, what can I see?
There's a barricaded wall, and there's a few collapsed areas of the wall.
Would I be able to throw her up that wall?
Well, I have an acrobat feat, so I can probably...
I could just drag her with me. I could just walk up and carry her with me. Yeah, or I could ride carry her up there. Be like, hold on.
If you want to use your movement, you can move her a little closer. So like, you can move and then use a Moxie to dash, and that'll boost her 30 feet closer. To about there-ish, if you decide you want to do that.
So where are we trying to go? I can't see the whole map because the computer freezes.
Yeah, it's huge. We're trying to head towards the guys in the owl map.
Yes.
So then can I
bad guys. Owl Mask and Rabbit Mask are bad guys.
Okay, then I just want to run straight through and jump off of this thing right here and just run straight for them.
Okay, so you were just gonna try and beeline for them?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I mean.
I'm just gonna follow behind her.
Am I fast enough to just move quickly past the Animali to where they won't see me?
No, they will see you, but you can choose to move past them if you prefer. So using your acrobatics, this is probably the most efficient path you can take. And you could get to about here, but you will risk being hit by like 3 different people.
If I go with her though, then I can help with Sentinel. I think, yeah. Because if they try to attack her, I can use my reaction as a melee attack.
Okay,
and then they can't. There's an opportunity attack or whatever. Then their speed is reduced to 0, and they provoke.
Mob moves
even if they disengage.
ever closer.
Okay, then I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go straight. I'm running.
Hunter, I just have 2 quick questions.
What's up?
From
Too many timers,
one, you have the stats for the giant Hercules beetle on hand right now.
No, but does polymorph let you turn into that?
Oh,
I think you did
one
it before,
of the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have done it because I've seen. 2, have we seen an owlbear? Because I'm looking at the monsters. It says owlbear under beast, so I'm kind of confused.
No, you haven't seen
You have
an
not
owlbear.
seen an owlbear.
I have seen one though.
I turn into the giant Hercules beetle.
Do I have to roll anything while I'm running, or can I just run?
You're just making a beeline and you're brushing past these people?
Well, like I'm going. Here, let me show you. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna jump off this, and then just run straight.
I would say you can move up to 105 feet because you move particularly fast. So you'd be about here. Is that where you're going?
Yes.
Alright. That is going to risk an attack from 2 people. Are you cool with that?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean.
Engage or
Okay.
something. Whatever I do to help.
Okay.
I'm gonna just run.
Olivier, you have advantage on these attacks. So you're down here then, by this arrow.
How do you do that where you stop the arrow and you make a new line?
Q.
You right click.
Oh, okay.
I just pressed Q.
And if you're dragging your icon and you press right click, you are able to make the arrow too, so you can see how far you're going from where you currently are.
If I click my icon?
Yeah, so while you're holding your person as if you're moving them, if you right click while you're doing it, you can make arrows to see where you're going.
Wait, stop doing it. Let me try it. It's not working.
So while you're holding...
There we go. Did I do it?
Well, we can't see it. Only you can see it.
Oh. Oh, so you can't see me making arrows?
No, not really.
Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so I'm right here.
Okay, so you're right there.
What's happened?
Olivier, so you're sprinting past everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be... Ooh, roll me a dex save.
Me?
Yeah. Yikes. Roll me 2 dex saves.
What's the dex save? I don't know what that is.
A dexterity save. So on your sheet, when it has your abilities and it says dexterity, next to it, it should say dexterity saves. And it'll be a slightly bigger number.
I see modifier and saving throw.
Yeah, so saving throw, what's that modifier? Is it plus...
Plus 8?
Plus 8? Okay, so roll a d20 and do plus 8.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? I rolled a natural 1.
Oof, yikes. Okay, so you're gonna take a whopping 13 damage.
Where did I get hit?
You got shot in the back by these 2 people that you just sort of brushed past. Now Olivier, what are you doing with these people who, as you're sort of like running up on them, you see them turn and like fire off these little darts at Katarina?
Okay, so they attacked before I got close enough to them or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. As I'm
Well, they
running
attacked
up.
her because she just ran right past them.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the sentinel feat lets me to attack
Oh shit!
person
That's
as a
right.
reaction.
So you get a
If I-
reaction just for free.
Yeah. It just as a melee attack though.
So I guess.
So I guess.
Are you like right here with the two of them then?
Yeah, I was running up. I was gonna say like with the reaction, I could just hit this dude, and then use my attack action. So it's like I run up, clock this dude, turn, clock this dude, and then as a bonus action, I'll probably try to grab him as well.
You're
And
gonna
meat shield up.
You're gonna grapple him. Okay.
Or I might burn a moxie and do an old one too, but just keep pounding.
Meat shield him.
I was thinking about it.
You like grapple. I
Okay.
forgot what movie where they did that to someone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks. And
Yes.
does meat shield slow you down? I'm pretty sure it does because it's just like when you're grappling someone, right?
Let us see. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure meat shield slows you down until you get an ability later on.
I know that I can have 2 meat shields because I have 2 hands.
Yes. You only gain the effect once, but you can certainly use a second person as a meat shield.
It's beautiful, quite beautiful. Okay. Reaction. Would that be the non-modded one, correct? For the reaction.
No, it'd be your first one.
We'll ignore that then.
Wow. Okay. Fuck yeah. So you got a crit.
That's the reaction.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh my.
I forgot that this extra crit stuff was in the game.
$73. That's gonna be this guy up top.
Okay. Yikes. Okay, 73. Hamstrung. Cannot move until the end of the encounter. Yikes.
Cool.
Okay, so this first person, you deal max damage, so 11 damage to. Okay, and he cannot move. The second one you're attacking down here?
Yeah, second dude.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Yikes, 12. Alright, you are just gonna down the second guy, no problem.
Is he still breathing? Do I need to hit him more?
No, not the second one.
Alright, well then I'm gonna spend a moxie and hit this dude down here for 2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your hits. 1 and 4, so 5 damage. Okay.
That is all I can do.
Alright, Leonte, Torvald, what are y'all doing?
Okay, so Rorqual was following, or trying to follow, both Katarina and Olivier. So, I don't think he has the same movement speed as them, but he's just following close by to provide support. So, I'm guessing he's just gonna hit this one off to the right.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Olivier.
Smash.
Attack.
Palm.
Wow. Okay.
Technically, that one guy we don't have to worry about because he doesn't move. I mean, I guess he could still shoot us with stuff.
Yeah, they're ranged, but Rorqual is gonna go ahead and drop this first guy up here.
Fuck him up.
So there's one more left.
Alright, I'm gonna step forward. What's the range? How far is Vine Whip?
Shit.
I'm trying to see how far Vine Whip goes.
I believe it's 30 feet.
Oh, if it is 30 feet, then I'm going to
Pretty sure
attack.
we lowered it to 15, but it's
Oh,
30 feet seems like a really long way for a whip, but that's fine. We can keep it at 30.
It's a magical whip.
Magical whip.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
D6. 8 damage.
And you are gonna move him 5 feet
Yeah.
closer to you. Alright, let me see here.
See if I can pull him off.
You rolled a 3. Okay. So, how much damage was that?
8 damage.
8 damage, okay. And you are going to successfully pull him off of here. That will grant Olivier an attack of opportunity if she wishes.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna smack this bitch up.
Torvald yoinks this person right past you and off the ledge here.
Crunch.
Crunch. 2 damage. Alright, this person is taking a beating. And 1d6 for the fall. God damn. Okay, and that is enough.
Sassy's sliding through the air, she's like, goosh to the stomach, hit him down into the earth.
So you just clock him, and he screams as he falls 10 feet before landing awkwardly on his neck and falling still. Leonte, you're up next.
Excellent.
Well, those 3 guys are dead now, right?
Those 3 guys are dead.
Cool. In that case, how much movement does the giant Hercules beetle have?
Let me see. I think they had like 20 feet of movement. Let me see if I made any notes here.
I checked the notes, but all I could see was giant Hercules beetle.
That's all it says?
For me.
Okay, I think it's 20 feet and they have a couple AoE attacks. You wanna do one of those?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I wanna,
Alright, so you are polymorphing yourself?
well, first I'm gonna get closer, obviously.
Okay, how much closer?
How much can I get closer from where I am?
Keep in mind, Leonte, you are using another draw everyone to me tactic.
Wait, is she? What is she doing?
She's turning into a giant Hercules beetle to distract everyone.
Isn't that generally the plan, though?
There are other things you could do that don't
Wait,
attract
so wait,
them
are you
to
gonna go in the middle of them again?
Keep in mind, you have to roll concentration saves to maintain that. Otherwise, you are gonna get nuked by everybody all over again. It's gonna be a repeat of last time.
Alright, fine, wise guy.
I'm not telling you can't do that.
I
I'm just
won't save you
saying,
this time.
think carefully about what you're doing because your strategy involves drawing everyone's attention to you instead of slowing them down in other ways.
We're just
Get over
trying
here.
to get in and out.
How far away is he if I move my full?
If you move your full movement,
Yeah, how far away is the cluster in the middle if I move my full movement? By cluster in the middle, I mean where that rabbit guy is.
if you can get to here. So the rabbit guy over here would be like 70 feet away.
What's the range of my blast? What is the range of my blast?
Are you gonna attack him?
120 feet. So, you know what? The rabbit guy, the one in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna take a few bolts to.
Okay, so Leonte is attacking the leader. Okay,
first
Leonte.
thing-
And everybody's on board with this plan?
I
You guys
just
just
wanted.
took down a bunch.
We
But-
took down
so-
3 because they didn't know we were there.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
attract any attention to themselves.
Oh.
I can throw a smoke bomb for cover. Just I have to get closer though. But
I'm not telling you what
Yeah,
to do.
see,
I'm
that's
just
just it,
saying,
though,
like,
like-
be careful because this went really wrong last time.
it did.
I would like to point out that most of my fighting abilities are mostly fuck them up.
And Katarina, you are surrounded
Hold on,
on
let me-
either side, but there is still the path behind you.
Alright.
I'm what?
Alright, so I keep forgetting to update my spells because I do have access to the 4th level spells, right?
You do have access to 4th level spells.
Alright, in
You
that
do
case.
have spells that will greatly, greatly assist you in situations exactly like this one.
Alright, good. In that case, I would like to cast. If I can find it. I know I have access to it.
Katarina, you
I
are
do
surrounded here and down here.
Alright.
Surrounded by what?
With your warlock rules,
I
do
wanna
I
try
have
to get
access
one of
to
them
the
for you.
spell hallucinatory terrain?
Hallucinatory
Wait,
terrain. Is it
Are these
under
all?
your fey things? I don't believe you do, unless you selected that as one of your spells.
I could have sworn I had it.
It's not one of your pact magics.
Alright, it's not one of the main pack magics. Warlock, 4th level. Oh, I get it as a warlock spell. Straight up.
Oh, did you select it as a warlock spell?
I selected it as a main warlock spell.
Okay.
It's on my spell list.
Yeah, if you brought it with you when you leveled up last time.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to write it down is all. Luckily I have the book in front of me.
How far can one throw?
20, 60. 20 without disadvantage, 60 with disadvantage.
So here's what happens. The animalic group with the leader inside of it?
Up in the center area,
Yeah.
up here. Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah. 150 foot cube range. Look, sound, and smell like some other sort of natural terrain. So you know what I'm going to do?
What are you doing?
I'm going to make it so 150 foot cube to them
Okay.
looks like really, really dark caves.
Like a cave in the ground.
Yeah.
So you are essentially just opening up.
I'm making it look like I'm
hallucinatory
encasing.
pit.
Okay, here's what it looks like. I'm making it look like there's 150 degrees, 150 foot area for the people inside this area. Looks like they're trapped inside a cave, like rock walled cave, no way of out.
Okay, so you're essentially erecting hallucinatory walls around them.
Yes.
And how big an area does that affect?
And there's no way out. Well, there's no way visibly out. And to everyone else who just sees them, they'll just seem like wandering around like what's going on in this complete darkness, unless they have dark vision. Which case, so you just see rock walls.
Does it create darkness? The
It
hallucinatory
looks like
terrain?
the inside of an unlit cave.
It looks like the inside of an unlit cave.
Here, let me read it. Let me read
Yeah,
it
can you
for
go ahead and actually here? Let me see. I can just look it up in the compendium. The spell's called hallucinatory terrain.
Yes. Oh shit! No, I can't cast that. 10 minutes. Never mind.
Oh yeah, can't do that.
Fudge.
Look, sound.
That would have been
That's an interesting.
so
spell.
good.
All right, well, you need to come up with something quick because it's been your turn for like.
I know. I
20
thought I could
minutes.
do the thing. I thought I could just distract him as a giant thing and have everyone else get.
Gotta think quick, Jacob. Do you know your spells?
I was thinking quick. My plan got shut down faster than I could do it.
Otro más.
Do it. I don't have a lot of. I only have like 4 picks for warlock spells that are not on my expanded spell list.
Okay,
Alright?
so what are your picks?
Dimension Door, Banishment, Blight, Hallucinatory Terrain. That's just in the player's handbook.
Those are tremendously useful. Dimension Door and Blight would each be useful. And in your Pact Magic, what spells do you have?
You changed my pack magic spells and I don't have that list in front of me.
The list
Dude,
is
here's some
linked.
stuff I could use. What?
The list is linked to you. Here.
Yeah, but you remember my laptop's like not really all that great with this.
Here, I'll post it for you. You are responsible for knowing these. Keep that in mind.
I keep trying to remember them, and that's just it. Like it's been a.
I know. There you go.
Yeah, I wanted to
You
do the
have some
polymorph.
tremendously useful shit right here for you.
Like, what is the? I know you changed compulsion a bit.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Propulsion's not a terrible choice either.
Yeah, I know you changed compulsion a bit.
It still has the AoE effect. Stinking Cloud would be useful. Plant Growth is extremely applicable.
Yeah, but I feel like plant growth might go to. Sorry, it's
This
just,
is a life or death situation.
I know, and
Alright, I need you to make a decision. What are you doing?
compulsion I can only leave within 30 feet, so I can't do that. In which case, I guess if I could reach them with plant growth, the group with the leader in it.
Plant Growth has a range of... Choose a point within range of 150 feet.
Perfect. Those 3 guys, plant growth.
100-foot radius. So you are plant growthing. Indicate the spot.
I want to get these 3, and if there's any dudes behind them, definitely the dudes behind them.
Okay.
Oh, there's not.
Can you ping? Can you ping the map for me? So 100-foot radius will cover this entire battle map, and you can leave a path.
I didn't even notice this big guy here.
Okay.
Shoot, he's gonna be
Are you leaving a path through this plant growth? Because remember, you can do this.
Yeah. Essentially, I'm leaving a path that connects all the good dudes. All the
Okay.
orcs.
All right. Here's what we're doing. As you guys all watch, where's my SFX button? A mass of thick, rich plant life begins covering the ground 100 feet in every direction.
Oh my.
Really, it's even bigger than that. Okay, at this point, due to this spell being the spell that was used,
My goodness.
you guys are almost free to just like run through here and grab these guys. Because this is going to slow everybody a tremendous amount, except for the party.
Can
Let's do
can
that.
Can Torvald interact with those?
With the plant growth,
Yeah, make it even bigger.
you can't make it bigger, but I believe you cast entangling vines on it before to
No,
give it an
switch that,
entangling
switch that.
effect.
He casts entangling vines. I cast plant growth. Kind of combo spell.
Oh, okay. Is that what happened?
That's what it was.
So for all intents and purposes, this entire area is now extremely difficult terrain, which is going to stop the horde almost completely.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go, or actually, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way down there then.
Okay. Let me just... Because you can't actually see shit with that. I'm just going to make a big fucking square.
Yeah, I guess I would still be going to go help try to get the orcs too.
Yeah, the orcs. I have decided that they're still safe. Make the path that easily connects to them.
Okay. That being said, everything inside this thin square that you guys probably cannot see is now extremely difficult terrain. Everyone is frozen almost in their tracks. And you guys are making your way towards the group?
Yes.
Okay. All of you sort of see, as all this is kind of happening simultaneously, there's like this black like blur that's sort of just like between you guys. And like shoots down towards the center, where Katarina is making a sprint for it. As you do this, Katarina, you're like kind of running along, and the grass and all the plants around you suddenly begin growing into this large, almost labyrinthine like maze of interweaving roots and brush, and it's going to open up a path. Wish I could. I'll just make a big brown path here. It sort of moves along this way. And turning to face you, these orcs are going to look very, very confused. Here, Leonte, are you doing something kind of like leaving a path, like through like that or something?
Yeah, leading it back towards us in the circle.
Okay. So I'm gonna put these on the map.
Oh shit, they're not gonna be able to understand each other.
What?
Do you speak orc?
Me?
Yeah, so these orcs are looking at you sort of in shock as you sort of like run through this open area. And as you approach, like a bunch of them are holding javelins, and you can see like they're not too sure what to do. As they haven't really spotted the others yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Yeah, but
towards her
Olivier was
still.
behind me, right?
Olivier is like hauling ass behind you, but you zoomed past. You're like in the very front here.
Yeah. I mean, I can try shouting, but they won't know.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll use all my actions and everything to get there.
So they're
Okay.
just looking at me? Are they like wanting to attack me?
So Torvald, you're probably still up on the battlements instead of like jumping into this extremely difficult terrain. If you like, Torvald, you guys can make performance checks to try and like
Alright.
make your presence known.
I mean, I could just be very loud with thaumaturgy.
Oh, that's
Wait,
true.
why are we being
Yeah.
loud?
Because
I can take
Katarina
pot
has
shots at
run right up to them. Their view
Oh.
is mostly obscured due to plant growth. Like, I put it on the map, but it was so distracting, like it covered everything. But the plant growth is basically like created a hedge labyrinth inside this place.
Yeah.
Because plant growth is perfect for this situation.
But they're not
Katarina
gonna understand
has
what I
run-
say, though.
Yeah, they won't
Where's
understand
your-
what you say, but they know who you guys are. So if you want to make your presence known, Katarina's walked right up to them, and they are not sure what to think of her.
Alright, I'm gonna yell out, hello! Is anybody out there?
You're just sort of waving at them. Go ahead and make me performance checks, you guys, to see if you're heard.
Yeah, I'll use thaumaturgy to be like, follow that woman!
Wait, so can you guys
7.
speak orcs?
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20, but +3.
We have a helm that lets us
I rolled a 7.
understand
Yeah, but-
each other. The helm of
Yeah, but-
command, the helm of language.
I can
of-
understand them, but
What is
don't-
that?
What is what? The
The
helmet?
helm
that-
Well,
of
I'm-
command languages.
I'm just confused on what's going on. Like, how are they able to talk to them, but I can't if they're speaking the common
they
tongue?
aren't speaking in a language that they understand. They're trying to get their attention because they would visually recognize them.
Oh,
By being
okay.
very
If the
loud.
orcs look at them. And Olivier, they are able to see up on the battlements there. She calls out to them, and sort of looking around them, they are all going to be like, "Holy shit!" And they
Like,
sort of look
waving
back
my
at this
arm.
person. The
Like,
orcs,
point at her.
yeah, the orcs all kind of look at you for a second, Katarina, and then like turning to this taller one here, who's sort of wearing this headdress. He is going to like gesture to the others as you're sort of waving them over, and they are going to start running behind you here.
Okay, so I'm gonna just run straight back to the party.
Okay. And as you guys are making your way back, the rest of these guys are going to move at a quarter of their movement speed, which isn't even enough to get them to this path. Okay. Yeah, the horde is barely going to be able to move in this situation. So that said, you guys are going to be able to safely extract them because plant growth is such a debilitating ability. And you are going to take them back up through this circle here.
Can I set the plants on fire somehow before we dip?
Do you have a way to do that?
Well, I guess I don't really have a fire breath, do I? Don't I not have like flint or anything? I mean, I can
You
melt
have like a
them,
necrotic burning hands.
Could I use my thieves' tools to do that?
but I want all the things to catch on fire.
All
like
the plants to catch on fire. I don't think
Well,
you.
they're all caught in the plants.
They are
Maybe
caught in the plants, but I don't know if you have any way to get the entire plant mass to begin burning.
That's true.
Like, at least not immediately. You could set fire to it.
This fire is out of
But
control.
granted, the way that plant growth works, if there is a path for you guys to get out of here, then this army is essentially like frozen in place. Each of them will only be able to move about 7 feet around, unless they come into contact with this. So let's see if they're using their action and their movement. Yeah, you guys are out of here. Okay, where are you bringing these orcs?
I think I should have said.
I don't know.
Would I have set a circle outside of Colmar?
The circle is
They're gonna get stuck in that stupid
canonically
map.
in Colmar.
Alright,
Yeah,
in
don't-
that case,
don't bring him to
I guess
Colmar,
we'll bring him
that's
back
cruel.
to the Kobold then.
No, don't.
Y'all want to bring him to Driffelder?
Bring him back to Driffelder.
Or the kobolds?
You know what? Driffelder. Driffelder actually makes sense.
Okay. In that case, good job. You guys have smuggled them all out. We are going to return to Driffelder. Ha! Just think of what would have happened if they'd all mobbed one fucking Jacob. God,
We
what a
know what would
nightmare. What a fucking nightmare that would be.
Giant beetle would have fucked some of them up.
Yes. Until that concentration got broken.
And
Okay.
I turn into a dragon and then kill everyone on accident.
Oh my god, what the shit? Was this here before?
No, it was not.
What?
Look at the fields!
Oh my god, they're so big now.
I crashed on me.
They're so
Did the
big they
monsters do
crashed
something
Jacob's
stupid?
computer.
We will give Jacob a second to catch back up with us.
Are they moving?
1 sec.
Are they gonna like take over the earth?
They just looking at the map here before Jacob comes back. It looks as if the ground has been sort of trudged up very deeply. They seem to be moving very slowly.
This is like some doomsday shit. Like, give it like 100 years and it'll be all full grown with this weird connected beam and like destroy the earth. Summon all this weird shit.
Okay, putting everybody else up here. And good old Rourke Ball.
What the fudge?
Yeah, they grew.
Okay.
I look up, just go, Enric, Adam, you, Alum. I said Adam. Enric, Alum, you get down here right now, mister.
Yeah, as usual, the trees pay no attention to you, but at this point they are towering over everything else in Driffelder. And as you guys are watching, each of them is like very, very slowly just like trudging through the ground. They're not like walking, but it's like the roots are just sort of like pulling themselves.
This makes me a little uncomfortable.
And
I'm
as
going-
usual, Leonte and Katarina, they are smoking that black magic. But arriving here, the orcs are exceedingly grateful that you helped them out. And the rest of... Let's see, I'll say like as you guys walk into town. Actually, before you really walk into town, when you guys get out on the circle, these orcs are going to be like, holy shit, you just saved what was left of us. Thank you. One of them being
Crowell's
Clutch.
just gonna like nod. Turn and nod at them. So who can they understand? Just Olivier with that helmet?
Essentially.
So they don't. I mean, they'll understand basic hand gestures, you know, because they recognize you guys as a friendly party, and they'll take the time
I'm
to
gonna
figure it
fly
out.
up.
But none of them can understand what they're saying except for Olivier.
I'm going to cast Fly and go up and just hover in front of Enric's face. Like, give him an angry look.
There's the old tradition of passing the
Leonte.
hat around.
As you fly up above, you realize from way up here that the arms which are outstretched towards the sky, of each one is slightly bent towards the other three, or the other two.
They're gonna form a giant tree.
So the arms reaching upwards are now at sort of an angle, bent towards the others, making a sort of
Triangle.
yeah,
Like a almost a roof almost.
like each arm is kind of coming out like this.
I fly up right in his face and give him a stern look.
Knock knock.
Enric, I know you can hear me.
The trees are unresponsive, but there's like a quiet rumbling as they sort of like not the kobolds, the furbolgs working the fields seem generally unconcerned.
As they do.
You know, good for them. Good for them. They just work around it.
Yeah, they are just sort of like doing their farming. They really don't seem too worried about it.
Enric Alum, if you don't stop this right now, no more photosynthesis for you. I will cut off your photosynthesis. So help me.
There is no response. As you guys are walking into town with these orcs, who like are generally exceedingly grateful for you saving them, these other denizens are going to look very concerned, and this night is going to sort of approach here.
Whoa.
Something happens with that guy.
And these orcs,
Finally, that guy moves.
these orcs all sort of like looking concerned, kind of like take a step back as like this looming imposing knight kind of like walks up.
I'll assess the situation. I was also gonna ask the orcs, like, what happened? When did it happen? You know, how many people came?
Okay. So
The rundown.
okay.
I see what's happening. I fly back down to the night. I'm like, hey, it's all cool. We just saved their butt.
Okay, so this leader, whose name was Oket, sort of tells you, like, given the exchange of like the helm that lets you guys understand each other,
Yeah.
that things at Ohura were basically going great. Other orcs had started arriving. Now that like the homeland had sort of been retaken, and it was always going well until that army basically came out of nowhere, because the orcs really don't know what the organization of the Animali actually is, and they were like, holy shit, like a bunch of them just showed up out of the north and started attacking us. And you guys basically arrived just in time to save the last 5. But he shakes his head and he's like, there's basically no way we can ever go back there.
Olivier's gonna, like, pat his arm and be like, don't worry, one day there will be no more. Talking in reference to the Animali.
You notice as you sort of like gingerly like pat his arm, right? You get kind of a weird look from these other orcs here, who I'm just like, huh, like that was a very un-orc-like and familiar gesture to like be comforting like that.
Well, whatever.
Ask them about the kobolds.
We're people. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
This knight is sort of like standing here. He's sort of like quietly staring into space. He hasn't raised his weapon, but he's certainly like on alert.
Dude, honestly,
You know
kinda
what?
scared.
You know, I want to try something. Can I borrow the helm? Just for like a minute.
I don't trust Leonte.
Understandable. Leonte did just MVP that battle.
True.
I just need to see if this guy's actually saying anything, and we just can't understand him because we don't know what the fuck he's saying.
But would I not be able to heal him if...
True,
Was you?
but I'm the one talking to him a lot, and I get nothing from him. So...
I think that's just how he is. Or she, we
You
do
try.
not
You
know.
try asking him what his deal is.
So what are you trying to do?
Ask the knight what the fuck his deal is.
The
Not
knight,
in that way.
the knight doesn't speak in any language to you. Doesn't make any kind of sound that the helm would be able to pick up on.
Alright, in that case, you know what? I try something else. Hey everyone, they're gonna live here now because their home got destroyed by...
And you say this in Sylvan. Alright.
Yeah.
And there's like this group of furbolgs who are all sort of curiously looking. And you hear one of them be like, is it gonna be okay? They don't look like farmers.
They're pretty strong. They're... I guess... What are... I turned to look at... They're shamans, right? That's generally what they are. Shamans?
Who are you asking this to?
One of them.
Olivier.
Olivier?
Oh, wait, what?
You guys really don't know that much about it.
I kind of phased out when we first met them. They're shamans, right?
Shaman is just a job? And I guess related Leonte, whatever I know.
There are shamans in there, from what you guys know.
Warriors?
The women and like the elderly are shamans, and the male are who basically have no magical talent.
I just yell back at Wolves and Sylvan. They're pretty strong though, so they'll be good. They'll be a good fit.
Well, the guard doesn't seem to be doing anything to anybody. Are you guys just gonna dump these orcs here and like leave them to find their own way here on this island?
Yeah, you know,
They can
tell them
leave
they can
that
stay
way.
here as long as they want. Ask about the
They don't want to stay.
Well, they have nowhere else to really go at this point.
Suppose that's true. Shit.
Tell
Yeah.
them ask if they can help with the farming and whatnot.
Olivia's
No. This is what I'll do. Who has a helmet right now?
Olivier.
Olivia, I asked Olivia. Olivia, can I see that helmet?
She takes off and tosses it to Torvald.
Oh, okay, he gets the helmet?
Just casually gives it to Torvald.
Oh,
Give it to Leon.
alright, put it on, and like, I look at the orcs and like, so, there's the difference between you and these other people. How do I know that you will not take advantage of them?
I mean, giving them the helmet, Okuket's gonna tell you, like, we are essentially in a life debt to you. If these people are not to be hunted, essentially, or preyed upon, then, like, yeah, no fucking problem.
You're allowed to hunt animals here, no problem. You're allowed to build your own houses from trees, as I can grow more of them if need be.
Okay. Okay. We thank you. He asks you if they may erect a shrine to Koronokos here in this place.
Essentially, I want you to have your own settlement and not have to share with these people. You are allowed to erect any shrine that you want to.
Interesting.
Except
Okay.
for, of course, the one that we freed you from.
Yeah, I can't go
Just
back
laugh
there.
jokingly.
Okay. So
There's
to
a simple
expedite
solution
this
to
a little bit, so you guys are basically going to help the orcs get set up here on this island?
Yeah,
Yeah.
have them have their own settlement a little bit away,
Yeah, they can
away
build.
from this
They
town.
can build like a little place of worship, like it's their own house, temple of worship thing. Like I'm cool
Okay.
with that.
Okay. I will...
I like my little island of outcasts now. I like this place.
There is now a small settlement, and I'll make a map for it later. But the Kuraktan, or the surviving members of the Kuraktan orc tribe, now have a small settlement here on Driffelder.
How big is Driffelder as an island?
As an island, let's take a look.
Like, is there enough room for them to build like a sizable like fortress?
Or is this more like a refugee camp?
Yeah, let me see if I can show you. I have a map. I thought I had a better map than this, but I will just have to show you guys on this one. The Boletarian Peninsula. This is much of the world map that you guys have discovered thus far. Where the Covenant is right here, this is the island of Driffelder. So it's like maybe like 2 days travel. But it's surrounded on all sides by mountains and a strange, faintly purple dome which covers the entire island. There's plenty of room. It's just that this was like not really a settled place. It was hidden.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. So that is a thing now. And you guys will be able to reap the rewards of that later on. Oh, damn it, Tosh. I actually forgot. You have an Orcish Dagger, which gives you advantage on those critical hits.
Oh shit, you're totally right.
So you can re-roll your crits when you get those.
Nice.
But for the time being, there's only 5 of them left. So they have some repairing to do. But if you guys decide y'all want to start accumulating orcs on Driffelder, there is now a safe haven for them here.
Most excellent.
Yeah, ask them if they know what happened to the kobolds.
Don't know that anything happened to them.
Yeah, the kobolds returned to the swamp after they made weapons.
I saw them.
You guys had already asked them this. Yeah. And they told Olivier they took like the orcish like bows and daggers and armor and basically like returned to the swamplands where they became like the dominant hunters.
Yeah, and I'm helping them evolve. I've given them new toys.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have,
but
that's
with the
right.
Animali now
Goddamn.
kind of nearby, I don't want them like.
Well, looking back at this map here, Ohura was pretty far from where the Kobold Den is. Like, let's see.
Alright.
Yeah, so they were about 2 to... This is actually not accurate. I need to resize this map. But they're about, like, 4 or 5 days away from Ohura. And they're underground.
Alright, I just wanted
Kobolds
to
are
make sure.
generally safe where they are.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. I will handle the implications of this new development later on. But what are you guys doing from here?
Go north.
All right.
Yeah, go north.
All right. Everybody's ready to head north?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. First, do you guys want to go to those stores?
No.
Oh, the stores have some really good stuff.
The next town has more stores. I mean, you can
I-
stop by if you want. but-
I really think you two, specifically Olivier and Torvald, go into the stores in Driffelder.
Do you guys
Why?
want to go north, or do y'all want to go visit the Bazaar of the Blinded Maiden and the Deafened Maiden?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay.
The blinded and deafened maiden?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little bit curious. But I do want to go north. But I am curious. Shit, this is bad.
Maybe they have stuff that will help us go north. You don't know.
It's true, I do like odd trinkets. Okay, fine, you got me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to
The
get
name
them
got me. The name got me.
Okay, so Olivier, you are visiting which place?
The blind lady deafen people?
There's 2 of them.
Oh.
Weird stores.
Wait, blah, 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 whichever, don't care.
I mean, I guess Katarina can go in there too, but
Yeah, any of
if
you
you
guys
want
can.
to.
Wait, what
Do
they
you
called again?
remember?
What's up? Remember what?
Do you remember what my conversation with Incredus was? Because I remember after that session, I wanted to see her again, but I don't remember what it was about.
To see Incredus?
Yeah.
You had basically set up a meeting with the Mothra.
Oh, through Incredus. Okay.
Yeah, and fucking Grill Slack is still here, you know, smoking his reefer, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go see the blind lady, I guess.
Okay. Olivier, you find this shop over here, and as you kind of like just wander in, based on Leonte's recommendation, there is a tall, Furbolg woman whose eyes have been occluded with wax. So there's wax that's sort of just like covering her eyes. And as you walk in, she turns to face you, and then silently strides across the room, grabs one object, strides to the other side of the room, grabs another, and steps before you and presents them both.
I'm gonna look mildly confused, but I guess hold my hand out and take it.
Okay. Roll me loot rolls. I need 2 of them.
Just, I guess, kind of be like, what is this? As I... let me type it real quick.
I will tell you what she's
Yeah, I was
holding
given
up.
a choice between the 2 items.
Yeah, you are given a choice. I just don't know what the items are yet.
Well, that sucks.
Alright, so wait, what? Did you go in the shop?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to the
Fuck
shop.
it, I
and
might
they
as well
were-
go in there too. Fuck.
See? See? Oh my god, be better than a 2!
Can I just go walking around looking for the Mothra?
God damn it, what the fuck?
I don't know, I feel like I just roll my die.
And you're gonna
Why
go
did I
meet
do
with
that?
the Mothra?
Well, I'm gonna just walk around looking for them, yeah.
Okay.
Might as well.
This is so sad.
Alright, give me one
Oh, that's a
second
play difference, you
here.
know.
So fucking sad.
Oof.
Cause I would've... 78 with the die. Motherfucker. You know what? Die forever.
You can have a,
Fuck you, roll 20.
you can have or you can use your little charm if you so desire.
Oh my god, yeah, let's do that. I've not used it since like the beginning of the game.
Okay, let me...
Well then I'll just take that 78 that I rolled with the die.
Okay, so a 78. Alright,
Goodbye,
so...
coin.
Sorry, give me 1 second here to find...
And that was the
What she
Israel thing, right?
Mm-hmm. This
Which-
is... Sorry. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna pause this recording. Okay. So, the blinded maiden, holding 2 items out before you, holds in one hand a very elegant parchment scroll sealed with wax. In her other hand, she holds a gray velvet purse, which is otherwise unremarkable.
It's filled with dog poop.
It very well may be.
She speaks in Sylvan, saying, "Choose one, but only one. The price is 500 gold, or an offer of your choice."
What do you mean by offer?
Like you can make a proposal and be like, "I will do this task or this favor," or something like that.
Could I like barter and be like, I'll give you this item in exchange or something?
It depends.
Okay, I mean I don't have anything.
It
great.
depends on the value of what is offered.
Uh-huh.
But she is holding. She's holding
I
some
guess
shit.
I asked her. I don't know that she'll understand me, but you know, is there anything you can tell me about these items before I decide?
She says, these items are destined to be yours. One, but not both. But either have been selected for you by fate.
Livia is disturbed. She's gonna pace from it. This is a hard decision, guys.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna pick.
So one is an extremely like fancy looking parchment paper sealed with wax, and the other is a small gray velvet purse.
But the mystery is killing me. What is in that purse? Is it a magical empty bag?
What's in the parchment?
Right? Is it like a deed or like a boon or a...
Looking at the parchment, you
Like
do
a
see
spell?
written across in very intricate writing the word, or the words, or the word, "You Lord."
You Lord. Oh no. Which one? Are you allowed to tell me which one is the 78 one?
I am not going to tell you which one is the 78 one.
Oh fuck, I might flip a coin. Yeah, I'm gonna flip a coin because this is too hard for me. This is how I make all my life decisions. Where's a quarter? That's what pennies. Pennies suck. I guess I could do another die roll, but I'm gonna. Let's see. Heads, I'll do the scroll. Tail. Ooh, do you guys have any input?
What?
That's 11.
I don't know.
What would you pick? What would you pick?
I do
The
want
purse
to
with
make
the
a
dog
note.
poop?
I do want to make a note that this scroll does not look like a typical spell scroll. It is like it's a fine package, but it is clearly like a parchment paper of some kind. But it is like dressed up and sealed with elegant wax.
Motherfucker.
Hunter, quick question though.
Yes.
Do you just have a specified list for all three of us? For all of us?
There is a special list that I am giving you guys like really amped up shit from.
Alright.
Well, can we pick Torvald's things first? Can I like?
Do you want time to think about it?
This is so stressful.
Torvald, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll go into the shop.
All right. Are you headed to the Deafened
Which
Maiden?
Yeah, I'll go to the Deafened Maiden.
Okay. So Torvald, you enter the shop of the Deafened Maiden, and a woman whose ears are filled with wax sort of looks at you, nods, strolls across the room, grabs one object, strolls across the room to grab another, presents them before you, saying something in a language you don't recognize. Go ahead and roll me 2 loot rolls.
Alright. 2 loot rolls.
And again, both of you have come here on Leonte's recommendation.
Where the fuck is my other D10? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so my first loot roll is 84. And my second loot roll is 22. Polarizing. Alright.
Holy shit. Okay. In one hand, the Deafened Maiden presents a pair of silver ear cuffs encrusted with tiny amethysts. In the other hand, you said it was an 84?
Yeah.
In the other hand, she holds a lily crafted out of orichalcum, protected in a glass case.
Orichalcum?
Orichalcum.
A flower
it's a
crafted
flower.
out of a rare metal.
It's a flower crafted from a material, it looks orcish in nature. but it is extremely fine and like much finer than the orcish like technology you've come across thus far. And Katarina, you're meeting with the Mothra to do what?
Do something.
I think she was meeting with them to like discuss some of her other stuff. So what are you guys doing? Oh, she went to the bathroom. Gotcha.
I feel like I'm gonna hate myself. I think I'll take the scroll.
Holy shit. Okay.
Alright.
Like, I really want
Oh,
to
you're
know
gonna
it's
take
in
the
that
scroll?
bag. Yeah, I really want to know it's in that bag. Because I'm like, what if it's a magical bag like that doctor had? Your doctor dude? Where you can just, like, fit anything in it? And everything? I'm like, what if it's a black hole bag?
Okay, so are you paying 500 gold or making an offer?
I guess I'll just give her the gold.
Okay, go ahead and deduct
Uh,
500 gold.
I mean, can I hear what her offer is and still give her gold if I don't like it?
It's an offer that you propose.
Oh.
But Torvald doesn't really understand that an offer needs to be made. But
So I just see the items in 2 hands, right?
right, you see the items in the 2 hands. One is a flower, like a metal flower inside a glass case, and it seems to be protected by this case. And the other is a pair of silver ear cuffs encrusted with tiny amethysts.
Silver cups.
Silver cuffs, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and add that to your inventory. Let me see what exactly this thing does. Because it will probably see a little bit of tweaking. And you're just gonna pay the 500 gold, Olivier?
Yeah.
So the silver cuffs, how much gold are they wanting for it? Or can I even understand what they're saying?
As you sort of like pull forth your purse, she's gonna help you sort of work through like what is asked of it.
Alright.
But I will tell you what those cuffs are when you get around to using them.
Like putting them on?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well I'll put them on immediately.
Okay.
Gotcha. He gotcha.
Alright. As soon as you put the cuffs on your ears, Torvald, you hear a certain murmuring sound that seems to be coming from all directions around you.
How, like, is it soothing, or is it just like...
It's just a very
Evil.
passive... It's not evil, it's just a passive, like, quiet, like, sort of sound. And you can sense that you can, like, focus in on it and draw it. Like, sort of draw out the sound. But it's going to pull upon some sort of magic latent within the item.
I see.
Now, Olivier, in your hand, you hold something very, very special. Looking at this scroll, which appears to be sealed with wax, you see the words, "You Lord," on it. And as you're sort of like, you sort of like open it up and you take a look at it. And here, you see it appears to be an invitation to a banquet that has been it's being run by this person called the U-Lord. The U-Lord is a duke of the Ensili court, which makes him like one of the most powerful characters you guys have come across yet. And this Chaotic Fey Lord is a lord of mimicry and reflection. And the banquet invitation is dated for thousands and thousands of years ago.
Well,
But written on the banquet, you see, and you can sort of see like the words are sort of glowing. So this document is rich with magic, and it is basically like an open invitation for whoever possesses this to go to the banquet.
from thousands of years in the past. So I'd be going back in time to
Thousands
this
of
banquet.
years in the past.
I'm gonna have to do some homework and see how to dress.
I will tell you this. You can do this as a bonus action or as a reaction to taking an enemy attack. You may accept this invitation.
That's the only way I can use it.
Yep. So you can use it as an action, or you can use it as a reaction to getting hit. You can decide to accept it. It's sort of this thing where like you invoke the invitation,
So
and you
I'm
will
gonna
be
have to
whisked
be
away to the banquet.
in the middle of a
What?
battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone hits me, I can be like, you know what? Time for a banquet. Bye.
Yep. And you will go to this banquet, which I'm gonna ask you, don't do this right now. Let me prepare for this because this is a really intense thing that I did not expect you to get this early in the game.
Okay.
But knowing what you know of Leonte, it is not always a good thing to be hanging out with extremely powerful chaotic fae.
Yeah. I'll have to do some homework, like I said.
So Torvald, you are able to hear a sort of murmuring that you're able to draw upon.
Draw upon?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean draw upon?
So when I say
Just
that, I
hear-
mean like you hear a murmuring at the edges of your vision, and you can feel an almost tangible ability to like focus in and hone on this.
Okay, so I'm going to focus in on it.
Okay. As you focus in on it, you hear the sort of droll, unintelligent sound of a furbolg as he sort of thinks to himself, walking outside the door.
Oh
In a
my
language
God.
you don't quite recognize.
Is this only Sylvan?
And in the deafened maiden in front of you, saying nothing, you hear like a sort of like quiet stillness coming from her mind.
Ooh, you can read thoughts, maybe.
Let's see. Let me. All right.
Quiet
So how
stillness,
much do
I
I?
like
How
that.
much money did she take for that?
So it's 500 gold for that.
So damn, I forgot. I have all platinum.
Yeah, so
How much-
Ugh, I forgot.
yeah, so no problem.
How much
for you.
gold? How much? How much? What's the conversion? Like every 10 gold is a platinum.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Wow, holy shit.
I have 1,000 gold.
Damn, I have 10,500 gold.
Well, you know.
So
You can always invest
yeah, I
that.
guess I'll give some of that money, some of that to her.
Okay.
Just gonna put it into my bar.
Katarina, what are you up to right now?
I was just walking around Trafalgar.
Okay, I believe you had gone to meet with the Mothra. Was there anything in particular you were wanting to do?
Well, I was walking around trying to see them, but no, I think I'll pass.
Okay. Leonte, did you want to pass on any instructions to Grillslack before you leave? Because the journey into the swamp will be like at least a week to get
Yeah.
to the next town.
Yeah, I tell him that. So, just try to play nice. With, girls like the kid. The kid. I
Yeah, the
forgot
kid.
his-
Your Furbolg spy who doesn't speak any common but knows how to make cotton candy the human way.
No, I didn't teach him. I taught. Bizlike was the one I was.
Or that's right.
on the
You
Mothra.
showed the Mothra how to do it the human way, and you asked them to make a form of cotton candy that does not cause Squat to become unconscious. Which
I
they
hate
have
that you took the
managed to
literal
do.
meaning. I hate that you took the literal meaning. I just wanted them to not.
They did take
Have
the literal
such
meaning, and they made a very interesting form of their cotton candy that will not allow Squat to fade from consciousness.
I hate you.
Which
for that.
basically just means they added a stimulant to it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay. Any final business here in Drfelder from any of you?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't say anything. It's like I'm still working on your thing.
Sure. So for the sake of speeding
I
everything
literally, you're cutting out.
up. Okay, I was saying for the sake of speeding everything up, you guys help the orcs like find a little spot, which would probably be the small Animali camp that they had.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They had
Definitely. And we
prepared
tell them
for.
don't go into the grove.
Yeah, don't go to the grove. Don't fucking cut these trees down. Like holy shit, don't
These
do that.
trees are good. They're bad. Don't touch these trees.
Yeah, don't go near this grove. And they're like, okay, we owe you our lives. Alright, you guys are going north from here? Torvald.
I grab whatever food I can.
Okay, sure. Torvald, as you step outside, you hear this, like a small quiet murmuring of Olivier's voice. As she's sort of like looking down, reading at something.
I'm gonna listen in.
Olivier, what are you thinking about right now?
It's better we practice occlumency. Oh. Hold on, I can't. She's lagging. Is everybody lagging?
I can hear you okay. I hear her lagging
I
too.
can't.
Oh my god.
Really talented.
Uh-oh. Try dropping and jumping back in there, Tosh.
Discord is cruel.
Oh, Discord. Wow. God damn. That Aura Halcom Lily was broken shit. And I'm glad you didn't take that.
What did that do?
Well, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I missed out on it, so might as well.
While you carry this lily, you gain +2 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls with cantrips, and the saving throw DC of cantrips you cast increases by 2.
Yeah.
As
okay.
a reaction,
Wow!
as a reaction, when you fail a save, you can choose to automatically succeed destroying the lily. It's just a cantrip buffer.
Yeah, so it's not really that. Since it's a one-use item, it's not really that one.
No,
No,
the one
it's-
you can choose.
If you succeed a saving throw, it's 1 use. Otherwise, you just permanently get that increased. But it's but your cantrips are already buffed because you have the robe of the Archmagi.
Is this
Yeah.
better? No?
Yeah, you're coming through clearly.
Okay.
So Olivier, you are looking at this very unusual Fey invitation. As
She's
you
probably, yeah, thinking like, what does that lady mean? This is tied to my fate. Like, wasn't this 1,000 years ago or more? Wait a minute, like, could this really happen though? I
So-
guess weirder shit has happened.
Yeah, so Torvald, you're hearing all this, but seeing her say nothing, she's just sort of like looking at this thing in her hand.
Holy shit.
I don't know
Alright,
when I should
like,
use this.
I'm gonna. Where's Leonte? Is she nearby?
Yeah, she's on the other side of town, trying to.
Alright, I'll walk close to her without her like seeing. I'll just walk up
Um,
behind.
What's on your mind, Leonte? General frustration dealing with these Fae?
You know, yeah, that's exactly it. It's mostly bitching about the Mothra.
Like, just turn around.
As you turn around, you are surprised to see Katarina standing there. You hear
What is
nothing coming from
Oh.
Katarina.
Interesting.
Okay. Torvald, as an action, you may use your Helm of Telepathy.
Helm of Telepathy.
Yes, that is effectively.
Oh,
what
I'm still
these are.
wearing it?
Mm-hmm. And I will add a little tweak to this, but I will clarify with you what that will be. This is your helm right there.
I pull out those pomegranate seeds that I have, like, well, still don't know what these do. The mirror, I got some of those demons, so...
So wait,
Hmm.
these earrings are the Helm of Telepathy?
Yes,
Mhm.
they are.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
You know, just to get it over with, I try one. I'm like, can't be that bad. I try seed.
Roll me a D100 as you eat one of those.
Oh Jesus. Jeez. No, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. 65.
65. Okay, give me 1 second as I tell you what effect comes over you.
I am no longer undead.
65. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Leonte,
What?
Leonte, Torvald, Katarina. Torvald and Katarina, both of you watch as Leonte's hands begin morphing into sharp, wicked-looking hooks.
Yes, potion
As
hook
Leonte,
reward!
you have effectively taken a potion of hook horror.
Oh my.
This is a really bad place to have this happen, Leonte. Give me
I
1
have
one of
second while I find art.
I have
I
one
like-
of those
You
also.
are about to aggro this fucking knight right here.
I look down in horror.
Wait,
I
why
look
did you
up the
just
rest of
drink
the
that? Like, did you not know it was
No,
in
he
it?
doesn't. He doesn't know the item that he got from the maidens, and I'll tell you now that you've used it, Leonte. When you eat one of those seeds, you are randomly afflicted by a potion effect. And
Not
he
even good
happened to
potion
roll.
effect?
Well, some of them are good. You just happen to roll a bad one. Leonte, you are shifted into a hook horror,
Oh my god.
which looks a lot like a hideous, featherless bird with large hooks for hands.
Is there a time limit on this? Please say there is.
Honestly, it's not listed.
Are you kidding
For an
me?
indeterminate amount of time, Leonte, you appear to be a hook horror. And at
Oh.
this, these furbolgs are going to scream and run away. As are some of these other fae here. And this fucking knight is gonna come like storming over. Sword in hand. Go ahead and roll me
Can I
initiative.
cast magic?
Go ahead and
Can I cast magic?
roll me initiative. Let me look up what a hook horror, what the stats are on this.
If he's polymorphed, essentially, he can't cast his magic.
Oh.
If that's how it works.
Alright, here you go, Leonte. Here's what you're working with. I'll give you a...
Where am I? I know what a hook horror is, and I hate it.
I do not know what a hook horror is, but it is ugly.
It is ugly as fuck. I don't like this. This is not
You
fun.
can make
Who
2
made
hook
up this
attacks.
potion?
Alright, well, I guess Torvald's like, it's go time.
It's fucking good. Alright. Everybody roll me initiative, Leonte. You're
I'm
about
trying.
You're about to go ham on these guys. Just roll me.
I literally cannot.
Just roll me a
click my
d20.
thing.
Oh, Torvald, I deleted the wrong initiative. My bad.
This is
There
the
you go.
worst possible outcome.
Yeah, this is a bad outcome for you. This. Oh God.
It's still my thoughts, right?
Hmm.
It's
Can
still
I?
my
Yeah.
thoughts
Can I?
in my
Is
head.
it? What thoughts is this thing exhibiting?
Torvald, you're picking up confusion and shock.
In
Not
Leonte's thoughts?
necessarily hostility. Yes, in Leonte's thoughts. But you're the only one that knows that. Leonte looks, for all intents and purposes, completely terrified.
Do you see anybody advancing on him?
The night.
You see this knight. This knight's about to fucking go in on Leonte.
I yell to the knight. I say, "Wait!" and I hold out my staff in front of him.
This knight is going to brush past you on its turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast vines, I guess.
75.
Do you know what
hit points,
languages I speak?
15 AC.
Do you know what languages a Hooker knows?
Let's see. Hook horror. Do.
Languages.
Speaks
Hook
hook
What
horror.
is a hook horror?
It speaks hook horror. You can try and speak with your beak-like mouth, Leonte, but you're not going to have much luck, and you don't know Torvald is able to hear you right now. But he can.
I don't.
Alright. Everybody kill Leonte.
So I'm going to, if my turn is first, I'm gonna cast vines on the Neverwinter Knight.
Leonte and Olivier are up first.
Oh,
Katarina, go ahead and roll initiative as well.
I don't think I rolled initiative, but I rolled I rolled a 12 on my d20, so plus 5 plus 2 or something.
I'm still not on the initiative thing. That's weird.
You're not? That 16's not you? Oh, sorry.
I see
Here,
Torvald,
here,
I see
here.
Torvald,
There
I
you
see
go.
Katarina.
There you go, Leonte. My bad.
I still can't control my dude.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. Here, one sec. Represents character Leonte. That is unfortunate, Leonte. But
There it is.
at least you'll come back in a week.
A week.
That's how long it takes you. You rolled a 16. Okay. Looks like the dice gods have favored you. You can go first, Leonte. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to undo this by gingerly eating and putting it in my beak.
Okay. So, as
Like,
the
I'm
pomegranate,
actively thinking maybe this will fix it. I don't know.
as the
This is
pomegranate
bullshit.
clatters to the ground, you peck at one of the other seeds. Roll me a d100.
27.
I was not intending for this to happen, just so you guys know. Oh my god. 27. Nightmares. Makes the user get lost in a hallucinatory dream world of their worst nightmares. Okay.
Nothing happens. This is my worst nightmare.
Leonte, you are now a raving hook horror, trapped in a dream world of your worst nightmares. Alright. Okay.
This is the worst possible outcome.
Torvald, are you going to do anything in particular to prevent this knight from hacking Leonte to pieces right now? Because this guy is about to go to work.
I'm gonna cast. Let's see, not vines. Let's see.
Here, let me add a turn for him.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. He's gonna make a strength check against it. A 7. Ooh, that's actually not too good. Okay. He is frozen in place. What's your plan?
I'm gonna yell at Leonte. It's like, get out of here now!
Leonte, unfortunately, is currently hallucinating, trapped in a mental dream space consisting
So is
of
he
her worst
not? He
nightmares.
can't. So
I
wait,
would say that Leonte is like mentally unresponsive at the moment, and therefore
Being
generally.
Oh, of course. Even if I try to like say that in their thoughts.
I just want to clarify. Being this ugly bird thing is my worst nightmare.
You can send him this message, but it's going to be amidst the other things that Leonte is currently experiencing. Which, like, what are Leonte's worst nightmares?
Not being liked, being ugly as heck.
Not being like.
So yeah, this whole situation
This
her
is
worst
pretty
nightmare.
bad. Okay. All right. So this thing is currently entangled. Torvald, you understand to some extent what's going on, but you don't know how long Leonte is going to remain this way. Are the rest of you guys going to make any attempt to do anything about this situation? Because unless you find a way to get Leonte out of here, this night is probably going to kill Leonte.
Well, so I have some thoughts on that.
It is an interesting plot point.
Since, again, I made a deal with Meryl Suhana and she was not specific, I feel like around now, Olivia would be thinking, wait, this might work in my favor. Because if she kills Leonte first, then she could potentially get a boon out of it.
That's true. If you can name what you want in return and seal the deal before the killing blow is dealt on Leonte, you will have technically killed Leonte.
That's kind of what she's gonna plan to do, is kill Leonte first, so maybe help this guy, unless I can go up there and just like crack her neck or something.
Okay, but you gotta make a... You have
Oh
to
god.
accept
Is
Meryl
Jacob's
Suhana's
character
deal.
fucking-
Well, I guess as she would do the killing strike, she would want the power of curse, or the power of raised dead. Curses. I want to be able to curse
Hey.
people.
Do I hear this in Olivier's thoughts right now?
The only thing she would think is, wait, this might be
Shit.
useful.
You would hear this in her thoughts.
All she's thinking is, this is my chance.
So Torvald, you are hearing Olivier, in a very surprising twist. She appears to be like, this is it for me, this is my chance.
I'm like, oh.
So Olivier, I imagine
Like
right
Torvald
now.
like clutches his chest and falls to a knee.
So Olivier, this is where you're like, I want the ability to raise dead. That's what you're asking for?
Or the power to curse.
The power to curse. Okay.
So I can curse people.
This
Maybe
is
raise
the
dead.
curse.
No, let's go with raise dead. That'd be more
Raise
useful
dead?
for me.
That's what you
Yeah.
want? Okay. Are you going to... So are you just saying like raise... I just want the ability to raise dead?
Or yeah, like the power or ability of raise
I rolled
dead.
my initiative again for the next round. I get another 16.
Okay. Okay. So Torvald, you hear Olivier's thoughts decide like, I want to be able to raise dead. This is my chance. And you see Olivier sort of like darting towards Leonte here. Oh boy. Okay. Katarina, what are you doing in this situation? You have just seen Leonte turn into some sort of terrifying
Oh,
bird
shit.
monster.
I never hit initiative.
And these innocents are sort of running away as your party like closes in. Torvald yells at Leonte to get out of here, but no, actually Torvald, you said you did so mentally, right?
I was, but I don't know. I mean, I just yell it out.
Okay, so you yell it out, Leonte, get out of here, but she is sort of frozen in place. Okay. Y'all gonna do this?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Alright. So, Leonte, unfortunately, having taken that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you are basically trapped in your dream world for the time being. Olivier, do you want to start going in?
Yup. I hope that he doesn't kill her first.
As you decide this, and you decide like this is what I want, this is my chance, you hear Meryl Suhana sort of like cackling on the wind. You alone hear
Do
this.
I hear that as well? For that cackling, or just not?
Olivier, I will say that you do hear this. It's a murmur. You don't know where it's coming from, Torvald, but you hear a sort of cackling on the wind.
Do I hear it?
I will say yes, Katarina, you are able to hear this as well. Nobody else in the vicinity would be able to hear this.
Everyone but Torvald is a basic bitch.
Will I know what that sound is?
You can make me an insight check.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't really want to kill you, but this will totally benefit me, so...
I rolled...
Yeah, to be fair, you are my best friend. You would give me a promotion in the office.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, I would say you're able to recognize this given your relationship. Alright. So, we can skip the majority of the dice rolling. Because this is basically just Leonte is stuck in place while the rest of you guys are going to maul Leonte to death, not really knowing what the situation is. But generally being unable to stop this knight who is gonna go fucking ham on Leonte here. Olivier, you were just making sure that you get the final blow?
Yep.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would I still roll my undead fortitude?
Like, I'm gonna kill
Yeah,
Sting
sure.
this guy.
Well, wait, if you kill him, is he gonna stay dead?
Well,
No.
this is kind of the interesting plot point, is these other characters, except for Torvald, don't know this yet. They just know that Leonte has turned into some kind of monster.
Would I know that Leonte won't die?
No, nobody knows this except maybe Torvald. Torvald, I think, is the only one who knows because of Leviticus.
Okay, but he can't die. I mean, she can't die.
That's right. Okay.
This thing has no saving.
So as you guys are sort of like hacking this thing apart, and I know like, I know Torvald, you're probably the only one who's like, I really don't know what to do about this. And Olivier, who's sort of taking advantage of this situation, is sort of ruthlessly jumping in. Katarina, if you and Rorqual held off, I would understand. Do you guys want to go in on this monster?
No, I wanna observe and like watch what everyone's doing.
Okay. So Torvald, what are you doing as this knight comes in with this greatsword and starts to like hack at Leonte? Who's just
Well,
sort of
he's
this
restrained, right?
snarling... Oh, that's right. He's currently restrained, yeah. He's entangled.
Yeah, he has to break out of that first.
Okay, but Leonte is not going anywhere.
Well, if it's my turn again...
Sure.
Wait, where's the initiatives?
The initiatives are off on the side. I was gonna go ahead and just expedite us through all the dice rolling.
Okay.
But
Alright, well-
did you want to try something in particular?
Well, I want to, like, I know Olivier's, like, what Olivier's planning, but I don't know the extent of it, but Torvald is going to run up to Olivier and knock her out of the way, or attempt to.
Okay. So, Olivier, Torvald is attempting to prevent you from getting this death blow. But he doesn't really know that you have anything to benefit from getting the death blow. But he does appear to be stopping this knight from getting out as well. So Katarina, you're going to be out of this fight. Leonte, unfortunately, you
So
are
I just see
gonna be
him
out of
like
initiative
charging
as
at
well.
me?
So Torvald's just trying to stop you.
I'm standing in front of her, not really knocking her out of the way,
Yeah,
just
so
standing
you're-
in front
so
between them.
Yeah, so you're just positioning yourself between them.
Yeah. Stop.
Why is this?
I know what you're trying to do.
Well, then you will get
How
out of
could
my
you
way.
do this?
It is not for you, your concern. Move out of my way.
I will not let you kill Leonte.
behind you. This guy struggles against these vines. And rolls
I'm
an
having
18.
a literal ugly cry right now.
Ugh. This knight
he-
is starting to make its way out of these vines, Torvald. He just succeeded his save.
Olivier is watching this, and she kind of like
I'll say you guys spin
grumbles,
around.
like growls under her breath, and she's like, "I have no time for this." And she looks at Torvald and uses the command, not the psionic thing, but
Oh
the
shit!
Bag thing. I'm just gonna command him to like lay down or like kneel, like
Okay.
kneel, or stay,
Alright, can I-
or stay. Or
Torvald, make me a. I think it's a wisdom save command.
Hold on. Let me look at it. Wisdom save, yeah.
Make me a wisdom save, Torvald.
Okay. That will be 19.
Ooh, damn it.
Yeah.
You feel Olivier try something, Torvald, and you feel like a forced attempt to hold you down, but you were able to sort of like escape, subvert it.
I'm gonna say, Olivier, please, don't do this.
She's murmuring in French under her breath because she can see the dude getting free. And if Liliante is gonna die, she wants the last kill.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe this is right. And then she's gonna reach into her pocket and then pick out sleeping poison or sleeping powder.
Sleeping powder. Oh, the eggs,
Sleeping
the kobold
poison?
eggs.
Yeah, I have 4 of those, and like throw it on him, or like inject him with it, or like blow it in his face, or whatever it is they do. Crack it in his
Okay.
face.
Alright, I see her pull the egg out.
Here.
Here's some coaching tips when you do any kind of back.
Is that-
Is she trying to?
She-
That's really.
I'm trying to like incapacitate Torvald without hurting him.
Okay.
She's still trying not to hurt him, but she wants to get this done because she wants
Right.
the thing, and she
I
sees the guy
completely
about
understand. Okay.
So here's some coaching tips when you do.
to. I don't remember what the sleeping poison thingies are, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Torvald, you are. The guy behind you is breaking out of these vines. Are you still attempting to stop Olivier?
I'm going to activate We Are One,
Okay.
and then I'm going to
Ooh,
command Rorqual to challenge the knight.
good question, because I'm technically Link or Torvald. Rorqual, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sense anything from Winter 1? Out of curiosity?
No, you don't sense anything from We Are One.
Darn.
Yeah, those slivers of you that hold Rorqual's body together aren't affected by We Are One. So you're going to command Rorqual over here to try and restrain this guy, to grapple him or something.
Yeah, to challenge him into attacking him.
Okay. So you are attacking the guard of Driffelder.
Not attacking him, but drawing his attacks.
Okay. And Leon
Easy
and
to
Olivier,
Rorqual.
you are throwing your egg. So, okay. Go ahead and I believe what it's like an intimidation roll from Rorqual at advantage.
Yep.
Contested
see.
by a wisdom save, of which he got an 18, which is pretty fucking good. Also an 18, so defenders win ties. So he is
Damn.
unaffected by this. Torvald, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution save against Olivier's egg. As she
Hey, I
chucks
have a
one.
question. It's serious.
Nat
like,
20.
Mechanic question.
Okay.
I have done absolutely nothing hostile to these people, and this knight is just coming to attack me.
Yes, he is. This knight is here to eliminate any threats to Driffelder. Even though you haven't done anything,
Yeah, and what threat have I posed besides looking really ugly?
you're a hook whore in Driffelder. And this is not a
That's
welcome
racist.
creature here. It is. To some extent, I guess it would be a little speciesist. You got me there.
Like, I've done absolutely nothing except for sit down, panic, and
Okay. Torvald, roll me that con save.
Alright. Oh, already did. Nat 20.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, so Torvald, you are good. Olivier, Torvald is now a giant gorilla man, attempting to stop you from doing anything about Leonte. This guy is going to go ahead and swing on Leonte, who for all intents and purposes is effectively restrained by her condition.
Olivier is like watching in panic, shouting at him, I do not
18.
want to hurt you, Torvald, but you must get out of my way.
Oh my god, okay.
Fuck, honestly, if I can't get past Torvald in time, she's gonna throw something at Olivier as an attack.
Leonte is going to take 20 damage as a two-handed greatsword, like, slices into Leonte's shoulder.
I have the page up in front of me. I'm keeping track of health.
Okay, next round, go ahead and reroll initiative, y'all.
Torvald roars in frustration.
Okay.
Let's see.
What are y'all doing next round?
You said 25 points or just 20?
20 points.
Alright, cool.
And this thing got a 13.
Olivier is just saying to Torvald again, like, I know it sounds, this is crazy, but, like, I need you to move. I don't want to hurt you, but I need you to move.
I say, how do I know who can trust you?
No, Hunter, quick question.
Yes.
Just mechanics-wise, if I die, do all of my magical stuff die with me, like all the spells I cast, like the magic circles?
No. No,
Oh.
I wouldn't punish you so hard as to say, like, you lose all of your items.
No, not all the items, like all the spells I've cast that effectively shaped reality.
Anything you're concentrating on dies with you, but things that you have set up that function regardless of you do not.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good.
What would Rorqual's situation be then?
Well, you will find out, because you are probably gonna get killed right here.
Probably.
Probably. Not completely it's actually not your fault at all. It was just really bad luck on your part. But you have plot armor.
Oh.
That's right, I do have plot armor.
Not even plot armor that I gave you, you just fucking have plot armor.
Alright,
Alright, so
I'm asking Olivier, what can...
is up first, so what are you doing, Olivier?
She's shouting at them, but she's gonna respond pretty much like, it doesn't matter if you trust me, or like, you know, I've been here since the beginning, like, you know, I went to kill the Animali, blah blah blah. Pretty much like, you don't, again, one of those typical, like, you don't know if you can trust me things. But, how can I trust you? You can't.
You just have to believe.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna try and, like, persuade him then?
Yeah,
No,
roll
I'm gonna try
persuasion.
to, no, I don't even care. I'm gonna throw shit at her. If I have
Oh, in
to,
that
to attack her.
case...
Like, I don't know if I can get past
Right.
him, but
I mean, yeah, you could technically maneuver past him. And Jacob, this is the potion list, just so you know I wasn't fucking around with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's bent on trying to get this done, so she's gonna up dog, ditch, dive, duck.
So you're gonna attack Leonte?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and
Like-
roll it at advantage because you are
like-
flanking. And because
Roll, you know.
it's restrained.
Like, tuck, roll, move to the side, go. Boop, boop, boop.
Because Torvald's blocking the way, kind of?
Well, I get an attack of opportunity if
Not
she
if,
does.
not if she doesn't leave your range.
If she tries to go past me.
Well, she can step around you.
Yeah,
According to
but
the
that's an
rules.
attack of opportunity.
Only if she leaves your range.
Oh, she leaves her. Yeah, if she
Yeah,
leaves her range.
So if she stays within range, but she steps around you, that's free game. Or fair game.
Or I can just throw objects at her. It really makes no difference to me. I'm just gonna attack her.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead and roll your attacks. At
Because if she
advantage.
sees he's gonna try to step in, she'll just back up, pull out ball bearings, and be like, whoop.
Okay, so just remember, to make this worth it, you gotta land that killing blow. Go ahead and roll
I
those.
know. That's the first one.
Okay,
know
11
if
will
any-
hit. Are you using any of your foci?
Oh, I didn't announce it, nope, but I will do so afterwards.
Okay, so you're doing 14 damage right here.
Well, AC is 15.
AC is 15. Yeah, so you're doing 14 damage right here. 11 plus 3. And you get one more attack. Unless
I'm
you're
gonna burn him.
burning Moxie, yeah.
I is.
That's 14.
Sorry, Leonte. That's the second one advantage, and that's the last one at
4
advantage.
and 3, so an additional 7. Alright, Rorkval and Torvald are up next.
They're probably like, what the fuck is Olivier
Yeah,
doing?
what is Olivier?
I'm gonna. I call for Leviticus.
Oh shit. Okay. Katarina, you are going to see this large black monster that you got a glimpse of before come into being, but this time you will find that it is very difficult for you to lay eyes upon it. And as Leviticus comes into being, he's going to be over here, and as soon as he does, this knight is going to turn its head on Leviticus.
And I say to Leviticus, I have one last favor. Please take this creature in front of me. Take it to the most secluded place that you can find in this world.
Holy shit. A large black hole opens up in the space behind Olivier. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second.
Answer us this. How many of us have to reroll characters?
A large black door sort of opens up, and Leviticus silently just like slips across the ground, and Leonte is sort of tugged along by an invisible force as it sort of like towards the door. Olivier and this thing are going to make attacks of opportunity. This thing is going to deal 20 more damage to Leonte.
Still up.
Olivier, if you're gonna do something, this is the time to do it.
Oh my god, you're right.
Leonte is slipping away into the blackness with this demon that Torvald has just told to steal her
probably
away.
won't be able to grapple it, will I? And like, hold on. Pull her back.
After
Shit.
that last hit, Leonte is looking pretty beat up. Your best bet is to try and kill Leonte before you lose your opportunity.
I guess I'll just use my breath. My dragon breath.
Oh shit, okay, you're gonna try and
I
roast
guess
her?
I could use the burning. No, I can't use the burning hands because I already used the command. Yeah, I'm gonna use my breath of necrotic icy. Kill this.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oh yeah, she's leaving. Just like. It's still 3d6, right?
I believe so.
I think it's a dex save to avoid or something. Strength save not. Oh wait, that's for the breath though. I don't know if it'd be similar with this one.
Torvald, what have you done?
John.
I am still alive.
God damn it.
Oh my god. With 1 hit point left, Leonte is dragged
Should've just
in
fucking punched her.
by this invisible force and vanishes from sight, along with Leviticus.
Olivier's like pissed, and with her thaumaturge, she just like screams at the top of her voice in anger. She's like, fuck! And draconic also, like,
Oh my God,
draconic
you guys.
raging scream.
Leonte has not been killed, but has been taken to the most secluded place that Torvald. Torvald, you said it had to be. You said the most secluded place on Earth?
Yeah, on Earth.
Okay. Leonte
So
is
whether it be
somewhere in
underground.
Eodon and is still alive.
Okay, good. That
Which
means that
is
she can wake up and make a magic circle and come back.
arguably much worse. Yeah,
Oh.
that's true. That's true. Wow. Wow, you guys.
Well, it's either that or she has to find a way to like it's a week long spell, right?
We don't know how long the potion was gonna last. Because you guys just don't. Leonte just ate a berry, changed, and is now gone. With a circle.
Wait, but didn't you say it was a week though for her to change out of that bird thing?
It's a week if Leonte dies. She gets resurrected in 7 days.
Oh.
If Leonte doesn't die, she doesn't get brought back. And if she's somewhere with Leviticus, that is possibly much, much worse. I'm gonna have to take some time and figure out what the implications of that are, but Leonte has just been given to Leviticus by Torvald.
In that case,
Once
Hunter,
again, trying to do the right thing and doing something absolutely terrible.
Hunter,
Yes.
I would lose all my stuff, right?
No, you're not gonna lose your items.
If I die somewhere else and get resurrected near Rookville,
I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
get all my items back.
I'm gonna pause right here. Okay, so Leonte was just whisked away, unable to be finished off by Olivier, and has disappeared into the dark door with Leviticus. Torvald, you are standing in front of a very pissed off looking Olivier. And you have just heard in her thoughts that she desires the ability to raise the dead, and that this was her chance. And then she started going in on Leonte. Beyond that, you don't know too much, but you know it's probably not good. Olivier,
I look at her.
you were probably pretty pissed that you just barely missed your opportunity. Thanks in large part to Rorkval, or to Torvald. And Katarina, you just saw a very strange, hulking black entity that you couldn't really even put your eyes on because it was just this horrible, it's like this negative thing that just evokes this deep sense of like death and dread from within you whenever you look at it. You have not encountered such a creature before. And the three of you are standing here. This hulking knight sort of stands up straight, sheathes its sword as if nothing happened, and turns and walks back to its post.
I look at Olivier and I ask, "Raise the dead, huh?"
She just glares at him and is like, well, did she go? Now what? Now where are they? You think that was better? Yes, raise the
I
dead.
brought her to a place I think would be safe from you at least.
Now,
You think that one is safer than me?
now keep in mind, Olivier,
I don't
you
know.
don't necessarily know that Leonte will come back from the dead.
That's true.
And Torvald, are you dropping WeR1, or are you gonna maintain it?
Dropping it.
Okay.
So she's just saying, like, you think she's safer with Leviticus and me, and then she kind of pauses and, like, narrows her eyes, and it's like, well, did you hear that? About the raise the dead part.
I have a new gift. Been seeing into people's thoughts now. Don't know how. I'm lying about don't know how thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Olivia's just, I mean...
That I don't want her
watching-
to know how I'm able to do this.
Yeah. So Torvald just claims to have a new gift, but he doesn't know how he gained it.
Olivia's saying nothing.
Raising the dead. What? This is unfound. This is unheard of, Lily. I mean, not Lily. Olivia.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you think.
You think many things are unheard of, yet we live in this world while people are reading thoughts and portals open and there are demon magics and, you know, like she's just frustrated and huff-puffing and pacing, I think, at this point a little bit.
Yes. Now,
I've only
Katarina.
had to use this demon to save other people, not for my own selfish desires. What
have al-
would you possibly want for raising the dead?
Help from a demon is never help.
Now, Katarina, Torvald has 2 stars that sort of hang over his forehead. I'll see if I can. I'll post a picture in Discord for you.
Okay.
But when Torvald said the word Leviticus, this creature sort of wisped out of his forehead, sort of like they do in that Shazam movie. But like this
Shazam.
black smoke sort of wisps out of his forehead, and that's where that creature came from. So Olivier is sort of fussing at Torvald, saying that demons are not the right way to do shit. Which
And
is
she-
ironic, because that's exactly what Torvald told Leonte.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, right, and so she's just continuing with the raising the dead part. Is like, why would you not want to raise the dead? We have done it with those little children. Are they not people you want to see? Maybe we can use it to help fight.
It's not the dead part. It's working about with that dark magic. This is not something that we want to try to control. It'll control us.
Olivier just stops pacing and stares at him. Wait,
There's
does
no controlling this stuff.
she know that he knows about dark magic? Well, yeah, he knows about Marasuhana.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there, but you were not. Oh, he's met Merle Suhana, but I suppose you may not know that yet.
Like, yeah, why is he talking about dark magic? Except for Leviticus. It is already too late. You've summoned this thing yet again, and deals are already struck.
And when I pass, I hope that this demon doesn't come back.
I think Olivia's just like, she's shaking her head a little bit. You know, for a man that makes pacts with demons, you still hold a high moral ground. I do not need to explain
Because I know
myself to
that
you.
I am the sacrifice.
The sacrifice?
Right?
Are you willing to give me your life then, and it shall grant me my wish? She's all like,
Give what? Give what to her?
his life. She's saying like, if you're the sacrifice, then let me kill you. You can help me.
What wish
You
is
want to
this
kill me.
that you're mentioning here, Olivier?
Well, he knows about the raised dead, so like,
Yeah,
I
but
guess
he,
she's sticking with
but
that
he
one.
doesn't know like what was going on with that. He was asking you about that.
Oh shit, that's true.
So you just admitted there's some sort of deal.
Is that what it is? You made a deal to kill. To kill me?
Just kill.
Just kill. What does that even mean?
Exactly what he sounds like.
Is this why you wanted to raise the dead? You wanted to kill me and bring me back?
No, but I will speak no more of this. There was no point. You should have let me kill her. She's gonna be completely honest, I guess, yeah, a little bit. Not completely honest, but she will say that for sure.
Damn.
Olivier.
She's just kind of like glaring at him a little bit. What? You're saying you've never thought that before about her?
About killing Leonte after all the stuff that she's done for us. No. I don't kill my own allies.
But you are killing real people.
I've actually
Yeah.
tried to stop killing other people.
I'm just saying, don't think what I am doing is any different than you using these also black magic powers to further this is hard. Further your cause, Rain?
Further your cause.
Yeah. This is all for the greater good in the end.
The greater good. There won't be any greater good left. You're becoming the usurper you
I'm
wish
the
to destroy.
greatest good.
Right? I will become the greater good.
Now, Katarina, you are listening to all of this with great interest, having just joined these people and been warned by Vinhold that bad shit happens to people who travel with this group. Olivia is accusing Torvald of summoning a demon who took away Leonte, and she's saying, is that better than me killing Leonte? And as far as you know, Katarina, Leonte is like friends with these people here. And Olivia is saying, like, haven't you ever thought about killing her?
And pretty much, like, if she was gonna die, like, should it not have been me? Like, yeah, mercy shot? I don't know. If she was gonna die, let's just kill her.
What would be going through Katarina's head watching these two people, like, have this argument?
I don't trust them.
That seems pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't trust them at all, and I feel like Katarina would want to go talk to Venhold because of what she's noticed.
It's not like I want to kill her, just if she was going to die, I might as well have made it easy for her.
But was she part of your deal as well with me?
She kind of like gives this like evil grin, as like, you think you're so special that it is just you? It is any person I kill. Anyone.
Wow.
I'm disappointed.
I do
I
not
really
care.
am.
Your disappointment means nothing as long as I get what I want in the end. And that will be the end of all anomaly.
But
Okay, I
you wish
will
to
just
become
say
them, to
that,
destroy them.
like, I know I'm not
Sorry.
there, but I will just say this. This is quite a huge emotional shift that I've seen in Olivier. When we
Yeah,
first
this
met
is kind of
Olivier.
the first time that Olivier is, like, revealing this side of her. But it has sort of come to a head here with Torvald, like, snatching this kill away, but doing something that is still ironically very, very bad.
Oh man.
Also, I'm not sure what it was, but you guys have made it so I got 19th place in the Tetris Battle Royale thing. So,
We did it.
thanks.
We did it for you.
Yep.
So I tell, like, sorry, but I can't be there when you do all this. I've been trying to work. I understand I'm tainted. You're tainted. Leonte's tainted. But it should die with us, and we shouldn't try to spread it or harness it. This is something beyond our mortal control.
And I sense a little bit of haughty pride kind of peeks up again in Olivia, and she's like, but you are already here. The power is already here. It is already killing people. We can
I
harness,
don't want
harness
the
it.
power. If I could get rid of this today, I would in an instant, and I would never come close to these things again. I want to destroy the anomaly, but I understand that the danger that they pose to the world, not just to myself.
And she just, again, is gonna reply, what's done is done. And you forget that I'm not immortal. Forget. I will have multiple lives to redo this thing.
Sorry, but I can't join you on this quest anymore.
She stops pacing, says nothing. She's just studying him.
The fuck did you do, Olivier?
She did what she has been doing. It just kind of came into the spotlight a little bit right now.
Okay, so Torvald, what are you saying exactly?
She's on her own to Boletaria.
Her eyes are like glowing purple right now. Not to try to intimidate, but because she's so pissed that it's just like escaping.
Will you
that
kill
way.
me?
Hearing that, can I just sneak off away without them noticing?
Yeah, so you're gonna go find
Like,
Venhold?
Yeah, I'm dipping out, yeah.
Okay.
Like, this soap opera, like, okay, like, I've heard enough.
Okay, so you can go to the human house.
Where's that?
And that is this one right here, but it doesn't look like anybody's inside. So you know one other place where Venhold might be.
With the whatever.
Asselden, yeah.
Yeah, Asselden.
So you're gonna go head there?
Yes, but I would rather do that in a solo session, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine. Olivier and Torvald. Torvald, are
Well-
you saying that you're not wanting to travel with Olivier any further?
Yeah. Any further?
And he asked if I would kill him.
Yeah, also I was like, are you going to kill me as a result?
And she's just gonna look at him and one of those anime moments just be like, I would prefer not to, but if you get in my way, you will leave me no choice. And then
I
as
will not
nat-
step and stand in your way to stop you from taking back your city. That is no worry of mine. Just don't be surprised when you fall to the darkness like many others.
she's gonna turn and start to walk off, but before she does, just again look at him and be like, oh my god, there'd be so many mixed words and things and what to say, kinda like a good luck and like, you're still the nicest guy I know.
This is like your farewell moment, at least for the time being.
Yeah, kinda like bon chance, and you are still the nicest man I know. I hope, yeah, that you don't fall to the darkness, I guess. She's ready.
Wait, hold on one second.
There's something I want to do before. Like,
I walk up to
wake up from that nightmare.
Olivier and ask her to hold out her hand.
Hey, metal hand or fleshy hand?
Whichever one you want.
She sticks out her right hand, I guess, metal hand.
Alright, now hand her the folding boat.
Oh
Have a-
shit.
Have a safe journey.
She's thinking, okay, what could I give him? Fuck, this feels bad, man.
And then I just turn and walk off.
You could just accept it, yeah.
I didn't get you
I mean,
anything.
she's gonna, right? I
Alright.
didn't get you
Torvald
anything.
turns and leaves. He has said his goodbyes.
I was trying to walk away first, and he stole the thunder.
Oh shit!
So
Walked away
smooth.
first.
Right,
Damn. Alright.
Fuck.
Jacob, what's on your mind?
Uh,
Katarina went to go find Vinhold after just witnessing what she did.
alright, so here's how long does the nightmare thing last?
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna get back with you as far as what's going on with your character, because your character
Alright.
is somewhere right now experiencing
It's in
something.
hell.
I just have to give you the details.
Alright, no. Here's. I have an idea to where the secret location, secluded area might be. Like a cave system up in the mountain somewhere.
Well, the thing is, the wording was the most isolated spot in this world, right? On Earth, basically. There are multiple overlapping planes that are still technically on this Earth. So you could be in any plane, in any physical location, right now.
I could be in Colmar.
I will tell you.
You're somewhere in Piddlewaddle.
No, 'cause
I will
there's
figure.
something-
I will figure this out with you.
Like, I want. I
Well,
wanna
there's
get
still
this
stuff
in,
I
like,
wanna do
4
before this
weeks,
session.
Close down for good.
Okay.
Like, how I get out of this situation, kind of.
Okay.
Almost.
I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, Jacob, like I know it kind of sucks for you, but like until I know what your character's doing, I can't really work with you on any of that because I got to figure out what your situation is first.
Alright, I had an idea. Is all.
Do you wanna run it by me real quick?
Yeah, like I'll draw out the circle and just concentrate it in hook horror form for the 3 days that I need to.
You don't have any hands.
I'll draw it out. I'll draw it out using the hooks. They're
Use the
pretty hard
hooks?
to.
You have to use your chalk for it. Remember?
So when I walk away, I'm
Yes.
first gonna go to those trees, the
Okay.
elements, or elementals over up north.
These
And
three
I'm-
these three large trees here.
No, like where I talk to the ancients.
Okay. You are going to talk to Eigenwald.
Yeah, Eigenwald.
Okay, hold up. Let me see. What's the name of that map? guys, this went way off the rails.
We should have
Alright.
gone north. We should have gone fucking north.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, let's go check out those two stores, the Blind Maiden and the Deaf
fuckers.
Maiden. Yeah. Let's go
No,
shopping.
it went off rails when I had one of those gummy pills thing. Gummy seeds.
It went off the rails when you guys went to Ohura, which fucks up the game every time you guys go there.
Every single time.
Place is cursed.
We've only been there twice.
Why did
It
Yeah,
made-
what's gonna happen?
It made perfect sense, but it's still just like, holy shit, you guys.
The whole story's going to shit, though, isn't it?
The whole story's getting
We've been
very
in
mixed
shit.
up. Very mixed up, to be sure.
We've been in the shit for a bit.
Alright. Get these characters out of here. At this point, these trees would probably be in better shape, but you are returning here, Torvald.
Yeah, and I do my meditation in the circle.
Okay. So you open up the rift to the ephemeral world. The ephemeral plane. Where's my rift? Oh shit. I guess I just don't have one. I'll use the grease thing for now. Boop. That's not grease. It's a door. Alright. So you step through there into the ephemeral one.
Yep.
These guys are not currently here. But here you are with Eigenwald, the tree given mind.
Eigenwald, I've returned.
And the tree sort of looks down on you and he's like, so be it. What brings you back, Torvald of the humans?
Now, I wish to take the place of Azelden as the keeper of Drfelder, the keeper of the grove.
A new keeper. We'll have to summon the others for this. And where is this Azelden?
He is somewhere near the town.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Let's go ahead and stop the game here. We will play through this scene just so I can work out the little details with you, Barrett,
Okay.
before this scene plays out, so I can set it all up, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
So much.
Katarina, you have headed to Aselden's hut to find Vinhold.
Yes.
Olivier, what are you doing? You have been left in Drfelder.
With the folding boat.
Torvald just told you he was essentially leaving the party. And he handed you his foldable boat.
And don't know. Well, Leonte's gone somewhere, so the only one's left is Katarina, but she's kind of
She snuck off. You're not sure where she is.
yeah. She does want to be here, that's for sure. So she'll honestly probably go back to her bar and get drunk and fight some people, then go sleep with the girls at the Fox's Den, collect her data, get some people from sailors, and get everyone on a ship, and then sail north.
Wait, so you're going back to
So
Port
you're
Hildian?
going back to Port Hildian to recruit people to go north with?
Well, just like, she's pissed, so she's gonna go get drunk, go get in a few fights, and then have a good time and sleep with some girls.
That is perfect.
And then she's gonna, yeah, like, get a crew to sail north, yeah, on the boat.
Olivier.
This is the Olivier that we
Olivier
know.
is looking for mercenaries.
This is the Olivier that we know and love. Where's this?
Oh, Olivier
where's
is looking
this
for
Olivier been the
mercenaries?
whole
Olivier
time?
is looking for mercenaries in Port
I mean, I got
Hildian.
a fight club, but I just need
Ooh.
more people.
Alright.
Hunter.
Okay.
Hunter.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Alright. We will pick this up next session, everybody.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave a note at a bar, though, to be like, yo, Katarina, I'm bouncing. You can meet me here. I'm leaving in like 3 days or something.
Alright. Very well done, everyone. 10 out of 10
Oh,
roleplay.
can I retcon a little bit of something real quick?
What's up?
I hand Katarina a note, and I tell Venhold, like it's basically addressed to Venhold, like meet me, like in the next day, meet me at meet me in town.
Well, Katarina snuck off.
Yeah, I snuck off.
She specifically said she
Hello.
was creeping out of there.
Yeah, I
So
wanted to
she is
like.
currently with Venhold.
We were, yeah, in the midst of arguing. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Dun,
Is this
dun.
something you'll be able to do next session?
Probably.
Give the
See.
letter. Okay, you guys. All right, very well done, and that wraps up this session. I'll go ahead.
I think it's only last a few hours, not even like a full day. That's just my opinion.
What's up?
I think the hook horror thing should only last like a few hours, not the entire day, you know?
I never said it would last a whole day. It was undefined. All right, we'll go ahead and stop the recording right here, y'all.